Okay, gotcha. I found my camera. I don't know if we... Okay, but I'm gonna mute myself right now. Yeah, it's having trouble turning on. I'm not sure why. I'm trying to go into voice and video, but I'm not seeing in that particular setting. Select the camera. Oh.
All right. Take the cameras out. What's up, guys? Welcome to the first official stream. Joining me, I'm your host, by the way. I'm Zach Warlock, aka Team Rosemary, whatever you want to call me. Hosting the Free Agent Showcase today. It's gonna be fun. And joining me is an amazing and awesome guy I've gotten to know in the short period of time, Mr. Thrandomir. How are you doing, dude?
I'm always doing great, man. It's gonna be exciting games. Got a few names I know for sure that are gonna kick some butt out here, but we'll see what happens.
Heck yeah. So I know, of course, it wouldn't be this easy. One of our top laners is currently in a ranked game, so hopefully he wraps that up soon enough that we can properly start this match, you know. But every other player's here. We got 9 of them, so we're just waiting on the final man. Oh, is this him? Oh, I think that might be him. Maybe we're waiting on me. Whoopsies. right.
And,
I think. We're almost ready to roll. Most of our players are here. They just need to get in order, and then we'll get going. But yeah, this is an exciting match in general. For those of you guys who don't know, and I imagine that's almost everybody because I haven't really just gone and broadcasted how this event is set up to run. Basically, the way it's set up is these players, every single one of them that you're going to see tonight, they are all free agents, meaning that you can scout them. If you yourself are a team and you're looking for, another ADC or support or, mid laner, anything like that, and you're looking to fill that last slot or two on your team, any one of these players that you see today can join your team. They are eligible and ready to play. And there's always the added bonus that someone in this game might want to start their own team. And they want to message the players they played with today and say, hey guys, we played really well. Let's do it again. Hey, Branimir, following. Thank you, man. Supporting the stream. Appreciate you. But yeah, it's going to be excited. I tried to make the teams as close as I could, ELO-wise. So using our main tournament point system of how we weighted different ranked players, I tried to match each of the teams as closely as I could. Obviously, it won't be perfect, but they're all within, I believe, 3 points of each other. What was that?
I don't know.
I think somebody just joined our call.
Something came in. Yeah.
Somebody thinks that they're good enough to just join my call. I'm kidding. I'm definitely not that
Right.
into an issue with our mid not owning champions. Well, hopefully they own enough champions to play for themselves. Do we have everybody? I feel like we have everyone in here, don't we? Who are we missing?
Worsley.
Just so we can avoid scrambling and.
A college Rose toy is. I don't remember seeing that name on the team. Is that Cryophis?
Well, I guess we'll just wait a little bit longer. If these guys really want to do in-game or LOL drafting, then
Yep. It'd just be just trial by fires, man. Throw it in there. Whatever chance, like just a traditional draft. You know what I mean? I think doing it via LOL draft. I mean, it's just personal opinion.
Yeah.
These guys are all free agents. You know what I mean? If it team versus team, like totally understandable to do an LOL draft, or a draft LOL, whatever. But
sweet. Well, I guess in the meantime, let's go over some of the players and just kind of shout out some of the highlights while they're doing their initial draft. The spectate link is irrelevant for me. I have no way to display it on my stream, but good for them, I guess. While they're doing that, let's go over some of these teams. I believe I sent you the multi GG earlier, so we can look at all the players we got rocking today.
oh yeah.
Let me pull it up for myself too, because there's a lot going on. So we got, let's see here. I think the one that we can point out first and foremost is what's his name? XRS. So if you look up his account, you're gonna see literally no rank history. It just doesn't exist. He's got a special case. We were talking about it a little bit before the stream started, but for those of you guys watching, he had a master's account before he lost access to it. I don't know if he forgot the login info or if it got banned or deleted or how exactly he lost access to it, but he did. And so this is his new account. He has not played ranked in the past year. Has just chosen to play normals with his friends and just enjoy the game again, which I can honestly respect. Rank's not for everybody. But he does still play the same characters. He does still play the mains that he did on his other account, and he did send us the account information for that other account, so we were able to look it up. We know confidently he's somewhere between Diamond and Masters here, and for the purposes of this tournament, he's ranked Master, just because we have another awesome player that we're gonna see here in a little bit, Ava, or as the Discord knows him, Satchel, another one of our resident Master players. And they're both going up against some Emerald players. We have Kaidare, who's going to be an Emerald top laner, and Nalrakaz. I probably should have asked the players how you pronounce their summoner names, because I'm kind of just swinging it at this point. But
I think you're doing great. I think that's exactly how I would have pronounced all of those names.
Thank you. But Nalrakaz and Kaidare have been Emerald before. It doesn't look like they played any ranked this season, but it's also only been like a week, so not a whole lot of time to start the solo queue grind. But yeah, all of these are pretty close together as far as skill level goes.
Yeah, I kind of want to point out of course we're gonna name off the high ranking players, but one of the names that I saw as soon as you sent me the link was Roll for Initiative, also known as Brittany, I believe.
Yeah.
By some of the Discord people. I've actually seen him do insanely well with in the support role. So it's going to be kind of cool to see this good mix of high rank and low ranking players. No offense to any low ranking players, that's just what we're going to call you. Yeah, I think this is actually going to be a pretty sweet little freestyle game going on.
Yeah, well, and the low rank players, they're just as sought after as the high rank players. Like, keep in mind the way the tournament runs and the way your team is set up. You can't go above a certain cap with too many high elo players. So it's genuinely useful to have some lower eloed players on your team. Allows you to fill in the gaps when you only have 5 points left on your team. You can't have somebody who's gold or higher. You gotta have somebody who's silver or bronze. So who knows, you might look at Crow Rose and be like, hey, he's ranked bronze, but this dude definitely plays like he's gold. Like I can just see it, the way he passes, the way he ganks, the way he starts objectives, the way he rotates. Like, he's playing well above his skill level. That's a sneak peek, right? That's something I want. That's my low elo guy who really plays like a high elo. He just doesn't touch ranked enough, or hey, he's a really good laner. If he just dropped some wards in the river and he stopped dying to ganks, this dude would be platinum easy. That's something I think a lot of team captains will be looking for as well. I know me personally, I'm looking to build a team out of some of these players here potentially. And that's going to be the kind of stuff I'm looking forward to is, hey, who are these guys that are, kind of hidden under the radar, but they're ready to stomp,
Maybe they just create their own team. I mean, I'm actually really surprised to see that Satchel wasn't on the team, just because I feel like in the previous tournaments he's, a pretty obvious choice to pick up given his skill and everything. It is going to be kind of cool to see him in the mid lane, though. I think I've only ever spectated and or casted while he was in the 80 carry role, so this is going to be kind of cool to see him step out of that field a little bit.
Well, looks like I've made a mistake. Apparently, Crow Rose is a female. My apologies. My sexist self just assumes every player that touches this game is a man. But
Crow Rose is female.
Crow Rose is female. So my apologies. I will refer to you as she and her from here forward. But yeah, we got a lot of great players. Some of these people I've played with personally as well, and so I know where their skill level's at. But I'm really excited to check out some of the newer players, the ones I'm not very familiar with, just simply off the fact that like I said, I'm not I've never touched them before. I can look at their op.gg, I can look at their match history, but that doesn't show me how they play. That just shows me what they play and if they're successful on it more often than not.
Right.
So I'm looking forward to some of these new picks. I'm looking forward to some of these new players. You know what I really want to see? I want to see a champion that you don't normally see get picked. I want to see that Vi support. I want to see.
I'll tell you what. That's what I don't want to see that, but but if it works, awesome.
I don't want to see it on my team, but spectating, that would be spicy.
That's definitely something you might see actually. We're putting it out there for Brinny. Vice support. It's a sleeper pick.
Yeah. But yeah, just in general, like I feel like it's entertaining whenever you see some of the players throw out like that random pick. You know, they throw out the Ornn, and you're just assuming like, oh, that's Ornn top, right? Where else would it be? And then they pivot it to support, and they put like a Senna with it.
Ornn mid.
Oh, that's all right. That's a little too spicy. That's now we're not cooking anymore. That might just be burnt, but
right. Hey, look, people hated on the AP vein, which I mean I did too, and then I saw it successfully used, and I was like, you know what? I am never gonna question someone's build ever again.
But well, I guess while we're waiting and we're kind of letting Champ Select go through its course, I do have a question for the chat, and by extension, those of you guys who are entered the tournament in the Discord here to watch the official stream and all that. What do you guys want to call this, like, this downtime? You know, where we're not in Champ Select, we're not in game, we're just kind of in between in the lull moments. Because I've been thinking, and I brought this up to Thrandomir earlier. Like, I want to call it something like the bakery or the cafe, the shop, something like that, because it's Loafland, right? It's like a bread themed, thing. So I was like, hey, like, welcome back to the bakery. We're here we got fresh out the oven, game 1 of the free agent showcase, something like that. Like, I don't know. I feel like that'd be fun.
Yeah, no, I obviously I'm not part of the chat thing, but 100% the bakery sounds awesome.
I like the players exchanging some pleasantries in the chat.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
Some good sportsmanship, good camaraderie. Love to see it.
You gotta love the ahoy. Always about it.
Yeah, I'm not much of a sailor man myself, but I can appreciate a good ahoy,
Arr.
That's what I want to see. I would love to see a gangplank in this game. I feel like I haven't seen a gangplank picked in a good while, probably a couple months at least.
All right, here's a good question for you. What do you think the lineup's going to be? Some of these players, maybe even a little bit better than I do. I know. Okay. I can tell you 4 people that I know, not personally, but like have seen or casted.
Yeah.
And so I can take a good guess at what they're going to play. But what about the other ones?
So
Exarus is going to play Aurelia, likely.
I think so. Yeah, Aurelia or Alawi, but I'm definitely thinking Aurelia. I think if Team 2 and Team 1 are both kind of playing towards their strengths and their weaknesses properly, they're probably going to target ban out the higher elo players. Which means Exarus is probably not getting his Aurelia, and I think Satchel's been playing Ari. What has Ava actually been playing?
Hear me out on this one though. What if they do the opposite, right? So check it out. So you got a low elo player who is really good at, like, say, Leona, right? So they just ban out the low elo players Leona, and then they're just absolutely terrible.
Ooh, true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, break their kneecaps and just watch them fall.
Them already down, like, yeah. Mid lane. Let me see.
Looks like he's been playing Silas, Twisted Fate. Actually, he's been playing a little Irelia himself in the top lane. Could potentially steal it and go mid.
Twisted Fate might be a pretty good one for Satchel. I want to say I've actually seen him play Twisted Fate.
Yeah, he's been playing at top lane, but I feel like it pivots to mid just as easily. Like, you could easily.
Course, yeah.
So that would be interesting. Just take out. I feel like Satchel's also, he's a good enough player in general that he could easily pivot to a lot of champions. You throw him on an Ari or a Talia or something like that, and he's probably picking it up just fine.
Ahoy, matey. What's so good?
Some of the other players, Like, I know Elam, it looks like Elam is all over Amumu. Like, his entire match history is effectively just the mummy. Just over and over again. So, if not banned, I could easily see him first picking the Amumu, which I think was honestly a pretty safe first pick. You have the tanky front line. You have a lot of CC. It's AoE too, so even if people are flashing and dashing, you can still probably catch them out. There's not really any way to hard counter Amumu. Like, you can have some champions who can skirmish him early, like a Lee Sin who invades him or something, tries to steal his blue, but really, like, there's not a hard punish that a team can do against Amumu. So if that gets through the bans, I could easily see him leaning towards that. Tyrene, I think, is an interesting pick. Caitlyn's been pretty strong right now, so I could easily see her getting banned out in general. Looks like...
I didn't even know Tyrene played AD carry, to be honest. I could have sworn he was a top laner.
He signed up for ADC, I believe, and it looks like his solo queue is definitely leaning towards that. Looks like the players have finished their draft, and we're going to get to see how they fare in the in-client drafting. Here we go. Let's load it up.
See if the Mumu ban wants this first thing up to the guaranteed.
So, yeah. Ideally, they're recreating the bans and the picks as closely as possible. So, hopefully, they're not all just selecting their own champion and locking in. If they do, I'm not going to make them redo it. Okay, so right out the gate,
I told you.
Amumu is the first thing that goes. And the Silas against Satchel is Ava. That's out almost immediately, too. There's the Caitlyn. I knew she was strong right now. Man, I think I'm nailing this better than I thought I would have. There's the Leona. There's your pick.
Mm-hmm.
And Camille top. Okay. Yeah, Camille's pretty strong right now. Good late game scaling.
Yeah.
All right, now they're slowing down a little bit. Let's see what they first pick here.
They pick
we pick
support.
her?
They're gonna get the Rakan. Especially if they're waiting this long, Oh.
Okay, first pick Riven.
Hey, look,
Interesting.
I'm about it. Spicy. Oh, yeah. I'll tell you what. One of the characters that whenever I see, I just immediately kind of lose a piece of my heart is Aatrox. I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
Is this device support that we're talking about?
All right. Well, looks like the mid laner for Team Blue does not own any champions. I don't know how that happens, but they've made it this far in their ranked career without owning most of the champ pool. So I guess everyone's just selecting their own champions rather than actually matching the draft as it was in the LoL draft. But we can still follow along with some of the things that happen. So it looks like top lane definitely got picked towards the end of the draft because we're seeing Jax and Irelia got banned out.
Mm-hmm.
Ava playing Echo, so that means, yeah, Twisted Fate got banned out. Nami got banned out. So it looks like they picked support on their last run as well. I guess we can look at these team comps as a whole,
No.
Like, I'm really liking what blue team's cooking up right now. Like, Jinx Nautilus in the bot lane is a great duo. Victor's got a lot of AoE clear. Vi is really good at single target damage, so taking out like the Callista, the Lilia, whoever starts popping off. I wish they had a little bit more like CC to start the fight, like a non-committal way. Nautilus ult is pretty good, but something like a Zac or an Ornn might be useful from the top. But hey, if Exarus can pop off against the Aatrox, that's a lot of damage, and that's definitely worth having.
Got some pretty high CC on both teams for sure. Like each person has a way to either stun, knock out, root, whatever it is, which is pretty great. So there's an old school saying in League of Legends: CC equals GG.
True, and in red team, I don't want to discount them either. They've got a lot of like solid ways to start a fight. Braum knock up, Callista knock up, Lilia sleep. There's a lot of ways that fight could start almost immediately.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Now, we do have a little bit of a delay. just spectator delay as it goes. So we'll hang out here for a little bit more. Dang, with the prime. Appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, no problem, man. So I love the little anime.
You know what? I've got 3
animation.
minutes. Something I've never
So
done before is I've never figured out how to kick off like betting. I know there's a way you can start a poll.
Yeah. Shit. I wouldn't be able to see it from here. And you don't have to make me in line for any other reason, just to help you out there. But
Yeah.
it should be down by the bits, not the bits thing, the channel point thing. Should be a thing that says like start poll or some shit. It's been a minute since I've done it on my stream, so
Start.
Divine Intervention, what the fuck is that? I'm gonna save up 10,000 just for that. What is that?
Divine Intervention is it's basically set up like, so I play a lot of like RPGs and MMOs and stuff like that on my own.
Mm-hmm.
So Divine Intervention is basically like whenever was the last time I saved the save the game, you can basically just make me go back. So let's say I've been fighting this boss fight for the past hour and a half. I finally beat the guy. Divine Intervention. All right, go fight him again. It didn't count. Go load up the previous save file. Or like I'm playing Pokemon and I just beat the Elite Four and the champion. And I'm like, yes, I just beat the champion. The turn, the Nuzlocke's done, and Divine Intervention. Go fight the Elite Four again. And if you really love me and you're really nice, you could also do the opposite of like, oh man, I just lost my favorite Pokemon. My starter just died. I'm so sad about it. Divine Intervention. Go do that fight again. You're gonna win it this time.
Yeah.
No one's ever done that,
funny.
but I'd like to think that somebody would. Somebody cares about me that much.
Well, I am saving up for it.
That's good. I appreciate it. I have no idea how to. I think I'd have to pull up. I probably should have figured this out before we got into the.
What's that about?
Until we actually got into Champ Select, but I'm trying to figure out how to. I think I have to log into.
Hey, Guillotine and Biscuit. Is that a little better? I was kind of messing with the settings after I saw what you guys were typing. It's a new mic, so I haven't really configured any of the settings. So.
All right. Well, cut the
Is it
music
much
for
better?
a little.
Okay, nice.
Yeah, it looks clean. It feels clean too. All right. I unfortunately was not able to figure out how to get the.
Sound like you're on your
come
phone before.
on, man!
Oh no!
No
Jungle
way,
AFK.
dude.
Hey, what's up, Holy Ninja? What's up, guys?
The 10-man invade. This is.
LCS is that you for real, right, dude? Like.
Well, maybe I do have
two
time to
seconds
figure
into the
out how
game.
to start the poll. All right, there we go. We're finally getting the game going.
Right.
But yeah, I guess if I can't. Oh, did it just freeze?
Technical difficulties. Give it a second, folks.
What happened?
It's all part of the plan.
I don't even know what to do. Do I leave? Can I even rejoin if I leave? There it goes.
I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I have no
There it
idea.
goes. All right,
there
it just
There we go.
needed
Even
a second
bigger
to.
delay, which is good.
All right, that's fine. just let it rock. All right, and they're finally off. Team Blue doing a good job at sticking together. Team Red just going for a 5-point, it looks like, trying to watch for the invade.
You got the Nautilus on this side on the blue team, so you got to go for the invade. It's kind of
Yep.
trolling if you don't. And there we go.
There's the flash and the ignite. I think she's going to be able to get out of this. Yeah.
There shouldn't be a reason why she doesn't.
Oh,
but-
another ignite, though.
Oh.
Ew, ignite flash. So that's something I didn't get to look at in Champ Select, is the summoners that they chose. Flash Ignite on the Riven is pretty bold for winning lane for sure. But I guess it works out if you're able to clean up the first blood before the minions spawn.
Yeah, no doubt. That was quite a bit used, though, for that kill. But I think we take... Actually, No, it wasn't. I thought I saw more flashes. Never mind.
Yeah, well, it's because Kaidare also flashed the Aatrox getting under tower.
Yeah, I see it now. Yeah.
And it looks like our Callista Braum duo are going for a little level 1 cheese. We'll see how that works out. They might also just aggro the backline minions, the casters, and just try to aggro it onto the front line, deny minion. I know I'll do that in solo queue quite a bit.
Yeah. I really want to watch Satchel for sure. In this, I've never seen this Victor player, but I have seen Satchel, and I kind of want to see the work put in. Oh,
There's the cheese.
oh,
And the stun. Looks like it's going to come out. Callista just racking up the damage. Level 1, that rend is just tough. Yeah, that's a really good trade for Callista and Braum there. Jinx having to burn the health pot. That's why she took it, but you don't want to have to see it. How can I... There's got to be a way I can make the items stay permanently.
Yeah, maybe in the visibility menu, that bottom left part.
I swear I booted this up before and it...
He says O. Press the O button.
that didn't do anything.
Oh.
I can
okay,
hold
never mind.
tab, but that doesn't, do me what I want it to. Is it game? It's got to be under interface, right?
They said
Maybe
go
not.
to hotkeys and press O. Or not press O, but like go to,
Interface.
camera control. Oh, nice.
I'm sure this is exactly what everybody tuned in for.
Scoreboard items. You saw it? You see toggle
Show scoreboard. Oh, show
items?
scoreboard.
There you go. Yeah.
There we go.
Hey, there you go.
Can we get a Dragon Baron timer? Well, for now it's not going to be relevant, but I suppose is somewhere on here. Show objective timers and oh gosh.
All right, good
Is it
thing
displaying
nothing
Grubs
happened
and
in
Rift
all
at the
of that.
same time? That's funny. You know what? We'll bring it up as it becomes relevant. If I just remember that it's N, I can pop it up.
Yeah.
But yeah. All right. Well, we zoomed in our HUD for a little bit too long, but looks like top lane's pretty even so far. That early kill definitely gives Riven a lead. Extra longsword is going to go a long way in these short trades. But oh yeah, Aatrox getting collapsed on. Has to back off a little bit, but I think he's going to be fine.
Yeah, Vi is top side. He could be coming up top here. It's a pretty big wave though, so it's got to time it.
Let's see if we can tab over to the top lane really quick. Yeah, just going to back out.
Yeah.
Not worth it.
And honestly, that's fine. Some people think that that's a failed jungle gank, but like honestly, like the presence allows Riven to kind of trim down that big wave, for free, because now he knows that okay, Vi's top side.
Yeah. And Lilia taking advantage of it, just grabbing a scuttle down there. Drops a control ward on the dragon. I like that. I definitely like that. Ooh, and we got a fight going on mid lane. Lots of damage coming out. It doesn't look like anyone's going to die here. Yeah, Crowrow's going to easily be able to back out of that. Oh, Ava wants more. Ava's going in for the chase. He has the flash. Does he want to use it? Oh, Vi goes back in. Chase down. The Ren doesn't quite get it there. Echo is about to get a stun. Doesn't quite decide to go in. Good rotation from the red team's bot lane, too. Ooh, Crowrow's overextending a little bit for this Raptors. Isn't going to be able to get it. Has to back out. No one dies, but we see a lot of low health bars.
Oh yeah. Teams are pretty even. I mean, usually right about now we'd have way more than one kill, but no, this is good. Everyone's playing nice and safe and rotating. That rotation from bot lane, both sides, awesome.
Yeah, that's
Love to see it.
I think that early trade that Worry Sleep and Crawfus were able to get right when the lane started, that chunk out, helped them just maintain lane pressure the whole way through, because they were able to press them under tower when they wanted to go up and ward. They're able to freeze it right now like they're doing now to help deny minions. Like, they're doing a really good job at pressing their advantage without just, diving towers and doing something completely weird and random. Like, they were able to use pressure to rotate faster, get up there to that fight, bail out their Lilia, trying to, who's actually doing a really good job at farming, by the way. Crowrose up almost 3-4 camps. Like, Vi's been spending a little too much time ganking, not enough time clearing the camps. And speaking of ganks, Vi tries to go in. Nautilus gets the hook. The zap comes in. Snare does not quite land on the Callista. She's on her way out, trying to kite it out. The stun comes in. She's going to be able to dash out. Nautilus gets another snare with the exhaust. It's going to be a kill. Going over to the Jinx with the reset. Zap comes in. Minigun comes out. Rocket for the final kill. There we go. Double kill goes over to the Jinx, and just like that, bot lane's lead is completely shattered.
I'm about 2 seconds behind because I'm watching your stream versus the one on Discord.
Oh, what? I'm streaming on Discord, so you have no lag.
I guess it cut out.
Oh, let me hold on. I can fix that.
I meant to say something, but I totally wouldn't
Yeah,
even.
it probably cut out whenever I realized I probably just killed it for the actual stream too. Whoopsies.
Oh shit! I hope not. Oh my god, you did. Okay.
Whoops.
Okay.
Hey,
Yeah, we're fine. And we're back.
We're
All right.
back. Yeah, I forgot whenever the client loads in, or when it goes from the client to the actual in-game, it like treats it as a separate window. And so Discord just like forgets what happened.
I just thought you were making boss. We'll wait for that. Oh, okay. Flash shot to safety. We're fine.
Yeah, but Crowrose is posturing over to go for a dive, it looks like. Drops the ward in the tri-bush. It looks like she's just going to back out for now. Nautilus with the roam up, looking for the grubs from the looks of it. How close are we to grub spawn? About 3 minutes? Oh, we about to see a dive? Ooh, good chunk of damage. Echo does have the chrono shift to get back out. It's not going to result in a kill, but, good chunk of damage. Victor's going to have to play it safe. But I guess he gets away with it. He's got both his Nautilus and his Vi pocketing him, so doesn't have to be too scared. Just going to... Ooh, is it going to go and push for the next wave? I feel like he should have just backed there. Both the lane was completely dead even. Ooh, he's going to use the ult to clear it. Okay. Wants to deny the cannon wave. I think Echo's going to be able to make it back in time. Ooh, good hook from the Nautilus. Callista's going to bail him out with the ultimate. He's safe. But it looks like they're going to be able to set up that pressure around Dragon like they wanted to. Blue team's got a lot of vision on it. Red team's looking pretty dark, so.
Yeah. It's a pretty significant ult too to burn, so they definitely have a little bit of a little leg up on them if they do start this dragon fight. But
yeah, Callista doing a good job at using the ghoul to just kind of scout out the dragon there, see if Vi was trying to solo it, and she's not. She's gonna go path her way back. That CS gap actually just going further and further into the hole. Vi been putting a lot of pressure on the map, but not really getting a whole lot for her efforts. Like a flash here and there is nice, but you're down 30 CS. Like,
yeah. I will say the gank bot lane for the double kill for the Jinx was definitely significant and helpful, so I'll give her that. But yeah, two levels down now. That's pretty significant.
Yeah, two down, almost 35 CS. That's like a whole clear right there. That is a full top to bottom clear, and 2 levels down as well. Like, Vi doesn't have ultimate right now. Lilia could easily fight her if she chooses to. I think definitely needs to recall. I'm pretty sure Lilia was pretty low on health at the time. Definitely had some items worth buying. Looks like she's going to be going for the new item. Is it Black Torch? I think that's what it's called.
Oh, that's all on you, buddy. I have no idea about the new items. Yeah,
I think it's called Black Torch. It's basically like another Leandri's, but it does bonus damage towards large monsters as well. It's got some cooldown reduction, got some other nice things for mages. But for AP junglers like Karthus, Lilia is honestly not the first jungler that I think of, but definitely one who can make use of the item. Like something like Karthus, Brand, Morgana, like champions like that, super useful because you get to proc the extra damage to monsters as a burn, and so it just increases your clear so fast.
Gotcha.
Ooh, we got mid and top trading out here. Good chunk of damage from both players. Doesn't look like it's going to result in a kill in either lane, but just oh, not quite. Victor's playing it a little scary. Wants to collect this next wave. Make sure he's not about to get dove from the back, but Lilia actually just taking the dragon solo. Clean job from her. Crowrow's doing a good job. Vi going in for the top lane gank. Slam, bam, boom. Aatrox in the
He
dirt.
couldn't move for 3 seconds there. Oh, man.
And there
that combo.
Aatrox making sure everybody knows Riven and Vi are down.
Yeah, that was...
But Vi doing a good job at trading out the objective from Dragon. Realizes that he's getting rotated on. Tries to start up the grubs, but Lily is not letting it go. Meanwhile, in the mid lane,
rotating.
oh, Victor picks up the kill with the ultimate. That's a clean move. Oh, man, this is a lot going on in one go. This has proven to me how bad of a shoutcaster I really am. Lily going in with the Q.
You're doing fine. You're doing fine. Don't worry about
Not
it.
able to pump out enough damage. Her team is not rotating out. Bot lane, they could set up the dive here. And low-key, they might have to if they want to try to make this trade up top lane worth it. Nautilus's roam can't go unpunished if the red team wants to get some advantage out of this. Let's see if the Braum can land a Q. If so, he easily could go in. Kalista just choosing to take the plate. Looks like they don't want to go for the risk. They're just willing to take the wave and the plate. Playing it safe is not that big of a deal right now. Honestly, as much as the kills are against one another, blue team up 4 kills, they're actually not up that much gold in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah.
Red team doing a good job at just, farming up really well, taking plates where they can. 2 plates down in the mid lane, 1 in the bot lane. They add up for sure. This ain't Call of Duty.
The CS lead on the bot lane starting to stack up, but I will say Brynny has been doing a good job with the roaming. I mean, earlier we saw him top lane, even though he got nothing out of it. It's always nice to see a support that's willing to kind of put themselves a little bit down just to help out his lanes, and getting Victor ahead is going to be really, really big in these coming team fights for sure.
Yeah, it looks like he actually finished that item I was talking about, Blackfire Torch. I wonder if I can hover over. Oh, it is Blackfire Torch. Okay, great. We can look at the stats right after this fight. Victor using the first strike to get the Q in the kill. Satchel dead again. Nope.
And again, I want to point out that I truly think that the reason Victor is able to do stuff like that 1v1 and go toe-to-toe is because of Nautilus being able to kind of put that pressure, getting them that second kill. And that first kill, honestly, is how it started from Nautilus. So
yeah, that snowball really coming in handy. And that Dark Seal as well. That's 4 stacks already for the Victor.
I told you before this game started, Brynny on Nautilus was crazy, didn't I? I said it.
Yo, and his hooks, they're like magnetic, man. They don't miss a beat.
Oh, yeah. I've seen it. I've casted with it before. He's... Don't let his rank fool you.
Oh,
man.
No. Victor with another solo kill. Crowrose tries to go in.
Victor running away with this game right now, dude.
Man, what is that ult
find a way to
cooldown?
answer this.
A little over a minute. Oh, good ultimate from the Braum and the trade out for the ultimate with the Nautilus. Both ADCs go flying up in the air. Oh, but the Vi comes in with the vault. Still has ultimate. That's going to be a kill for sure. Jinx gets the reset. Is she going to have enough damage to kill the Braum? I think she is. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Combine it with the ultimate, he's in the dirt.
The patience that the Vi had, really holding her Q. You saw how long she was holding it. She was waiting for the Kalista to flash, and the second she did, Vi flash Q'd her. It was really, really good on the patience, just like a sniper.
Yeah, and same thing with the ultimate too, holding it towards the end after the flash was burned to follow up. Really clean. I feel like a lot of junglers, especially in lower elo, they're so fixated on getting onto their head right then and there that they'll just fire the ultimate off before anything else. But
right,
it's really useful
that's how
for
they
follow-up.
engage. Is they're just like, screw it, just press R. It's like no, you have so many more tools to use before that.
Yeah, Aatrox doing a good job at keeping these Conqueror stacks locked up. Makes an easy trade. Yeah, it's funny to say the red team isn't that far behind gold wise, but man, the blue team is just not making it look easy. The
thing is though, the gold is on the correct people on blue team. It's their mid laner and AD carry that have all the gold, and it's really gonna show in these next objectives when they start grouping, and you're gonna see just a Victor ult tearing through people, Jinx rockets coming through. It's gonna be scary. Yeah, they have Aatrox, and that's definitely a scary pick, and the Lilia combo. So.
Yeah, I mean, Eclipse fully built on the Riven. That's going to be a lot of damage for this Rift Herald fight if they choose to take it. I could easily see the junglers just kind of trading off, Dragon for Rift here. Both are postured towards the Rift Herald right now. Nobody really seems to be wanting the Dragon. Oh, but this setup on the dive for Jinx is going to be crazy if it goes off.
Shit, yeah, it's definitely...
Yep. Ava with the stun and the kill. goes over to the Callista just to get her carried, or get her a little bit of damage. And blue team's going to use that opportunity to go ahead and grab the Rift Herald, making sure they can put 3 man on it. Nautilus roams up top lane. He better get something for it, you know?
Yeah, no doubt.
But red team doing a great job at
I think
rotating
they did
as well.
see them start Rift Herald anyway, so they're going to start dragging immediately.
Yeah, and that's good. You know, red team making sure that they're not just throwing away free objectives.
Right.
Nautilus with the hook. Does he have the damage? He's just kind of stalling it out. Victor decided to rotate down to the dragon, see if he could try to get some vision out. Didn't really get anything for his time. That might have been able to be a kill on the Echo if Victor had been there from the lockdown.
Yeah. At least an ult burn from Echo, you know. If anything, you know.
Yeah. I think I figured out what my problem is with the shoutcasting here versus arena. Is an arena, I'm not trying to like pan the camera towards anyone or anything. Like I just
it's all just in one.
Yeah,
like,
there was nowhere to like
screen.
move the camera around. Whereas like here, I'm like letting the director camera run, but like, you know, if I see something on the mini map that I want to like look at, I'll like hotkey over to it. And I think
we also have 10 people that you're worried about in this versus 4 people per match in the other one. It's a lot easier to remember 4 abilities or 4 characters' abilities than 10 people's.
Yeah, no, I've got the hotkeys down. I'm so fixated on like being an observer and like moving the camera to where people can see the action that like also trying to shoutcast it at the same time is like it's just a lot for my brain to handle in one go.
Also, did you see Guillotine's question? She was asking if it was a best of 3 or a best of 1.
Oh, yes. Best of 1. So there's going to be 2 games tonight. Looks like we got some action really quick. Braum passive stacking up on the Nautilus. Isn't going to be able to get much. Oh, Echo barely makes it out. Is he going to be able to recall fast enough? Dodges the... Oh, wait. I'm getting so lost on who's what on what team. The Jinx rocket is dodged by Echo. Nice job, everyone. That was terrible.
So, I mean, just like you said, I mean, it's 9-4, but the gold is essentially even. I mean, within hundreds of it. That's it.
Yeah, and hey, honestly, if you're on the red team, you probably don't feel like the game is that close. Like, I know for me, I fall into the same problem of like looking at the scoreboard. Ooh, good TP coming in from the Victor. Crow Rose is a little bit down, not out though. Oh, good clean flash with the Q. Unfortunately,
nice.
This Victor is just so far ahead. Oh, and the Vi with the Volt coming over.
Kill going over to Vi, getting her a little bit back on the board here.
Yeah, this bleed out from the mid lane is just slowly stacking up further and further.
He's already got a Rabadon's first item. Second item? I don't know how Victor's other item works.
Yeah, Blackfire Torch is a full item. So, yeah, second item, Rabadon's, but with a almost fully stacked Dark Seal, that's not looking good. And it looks like Echo... Ooh, is going to be able to make it out. Passive plus the E is going to be enough to clear some distance, but I don't know if he should be sticking around like this. He very well could burn his way out.
Jinx rocket from nowhere, watch.
That would be pretty clean. Super Mega Death Rocket from bot lane.
All right.
Riven cleaning out the top tower. There is literally not a top lane anymore. And I don't think either of these players plan to do a hard split push, so this hopefully means that we'll be seeing some more team grouping up. I'd love to see a full 5v5 team fight. Maybe that's coming out over, probably not Baron on spawn, but the Dragon in a minute 40 I could see them fighting for. Especially because red team's already got 2. If they let them get to Dragon's match point this early on in the game, they could be staring down an Elder before they want to. Here's my question. Does the red team actually outscale the blue team? Because personally, I don't think they do. I think the Aatrox outscales the Riven, but other than that, there's not a whole lot of damage in the late game coming out from the red team. You know, Callista has a lot of single target damage, but there's really no tanks for her to like stack up on. Like, sure, Nautilus is building up some resistances, but not enough to be a true threat, you know, in the front line.
I think...
Good combo into Victor. Yeah, tons of shutdown gold going over to the Echo.
Echo, yeah.
Ava's going to be able to make use of that. And Nautilus, honestly, out by himself. He's got the Vi back behind, and with the control ward in the bush, they're going to be able to just clear that out really quick and get out. But, Vi wants it, and she's going to get it. Volt comes in. Ultimate comes out. Jinx zap and the rocket. Ooh, good dodge from the Callista, but it's not going to be enough. Jinx passive just letting her slam rocket after rocket into this Braum, and it's going to be another kill for the Jinx. That's a sweet double. And that's probably going to help her finish off that Phantom Dancer that she's building. Good power spike with the attack speed coming in for her. Ava doing a good job at just trying to take a tower for his team's loss. Keep that gold even, honestly. Same thing, 13-5, but the gold is pretty even, all things considered. It's honestly crazy how the red team is able to make use of plates and objectives and farm in the way they are.
Yeah.
Clean 1v1 coming out, but Lily is coming in for the support.
What I was saying was, I think it's tough to say which team is going to outscale which, but I will say that and we just saw it, which is perfect that I was talking about it. The Vi and Nautilus being able to just lock on to the Callista, just kind of completely shutting her down because she's really the only one with kills, only one with gold right now. Just in team fights, just being able to double lock her down, it just kind of, it's going to make it extremely difficult for the was that the red team? Yeah, it's the red team to kind of get out of that. You know what I mean? So hopefully some gold gets put towards the Lilia, and we just saw Ava get a pretty good shutdown onto Victor. So as long as they can kind of put forth the DPS, I really don't think Callista's going to be a factor here simply because of the Nautilus and Vi combo. But if red team is able to muster up another solid target for them to focus on, then yeah, we're gonna start seeing some other problems appear from red side.
Yeah, well, and that shutdown gold going over to the Echo too, like helped him finish out his Nashor's Tooth, and it looks like he's building into a Rabadon's right now. If he can finish out that Rabadon's before the Dragon Soul spawns, I think he's got a really good shot at like one-shotting Victor before he can ever pump out damage. Ooh.
Yeah, the hope is the Victor, if he is going to get one shot, he just throws out an ult, because that ult will tear through anything.
True.
That's what you just throw out your W ult. That's it.
Ooh, flash in from Ava. Combo with the E. It looks like he's going to have enough damage. Does he have one more Q? Doesn't even need it. Just an E forward and a blink. Takes out the Riven. And blue team, they're going to use that bottom lane pressure to start the Dragon. Ava coming in with the teleport, though. He's going to be able to get in on this Jinx. She better run. It's not going to be enough. Lots of damage coming out. Ava picking up a double kill. Is it going to be a triple on the Nautilus? Not quite. Going over to the Aatrox. Clean moves from the red team. And just like that, the pendulum swings back in their favor.
Yeah. That was a good call. Yeah, that was a really good teleport. Really good engage to the bottom lane from Ava to see that the Riven was caught out. Saw that they were hopping on Baron, immediately teleports over, no hesitation. Yeah, that's just good shot calling on red team's side.
And great rotations from that Baron, too. Knowing that the cooldowns on the death timers are still going, they're going to be able to take both top and mid towers. Oh, are they going to be able to get this in second mid tower? It looks like they are. Blue team is spawning now. It looks like they're pinging it back off. Smart on them. Couple that with a top lane tower and a couple of minions, and they're going to walk away with a lot of extra gold in their pocket. That was probably a good 6-7K gold swing over the course of that fight.
I'd have to go back to see it, but there's a lot of ults still available for the blue team. I'm wondering why, if they had them available, if any of them were used, or if they were really just like holding on to them for some reason.
Yeah, I know why the Jinx didn't ult. No one was really low enough on an HP to do anything, but definitely the Victor ult waste if it was available. Victor ult could have done a whole lot in that the AoE fight. Just literally dropping it on his head and just standing inside of it literally is threatening enough in and of itself.
Right.
Oh, good 1v1 damage coming out. Echo is going to have to... Oh, from downtown! Crow Rose!
Oh, my God.
Bowling and gets a strike. And with the taunt in the alt chat! This girl is crazy!
Rose with just going bowling, man. Straight up strike right there.
Vi falling asleep in the middle of the fight. Doesn't look like anyone's going to collapse on her, though. She is going to be fine. Sometimes you just got to take a little melatonin.
A little jumpy on the ult there from the Lilia, but that's all right.
Yeah, I liked what she was cooking. It was just a little premature. You know, just needed to be in the oven a little longer.
I just didn't see any follow up happening from there. They just kind of but it's all right. Yeah. Safety ult. It was a safety ult.
Yeah. You know, it's just to dissuade them. You know, just to remind them that they can. All right. I think I figured out why my play-by-play isn't the same as the arena tournament. I need to get that crackhead energy.
You can get some energy drinks in you.
I got it. Yeah, I gotta I gotta get hype. That's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna start screaming in this next fight. Y'all better be ready. But both teams doing a good job of just trying to keep some vision on both sides. You know, they want to play around this dragon that's about to spawn here in 30. Red team really wants it. They want to be able to get closer and closer to that soul. Especially right now with their gold lead. If they can pick up a dragon soul on top of that, I think they can take that all the way to the Nexus. This is going to be a Hextech soul. That was a lot of AoE damage. Oh, Echo going in on the Riven. Is he going to have the damage? Misses his Q and the E. Accidentally clicks a minion. Riven's going to be able to get out, and she actually has reinforcements with the Vi. Q comes in. Ult. Ooh, doesn't even look like it's going to be necessary.
Nautilus doing a good job keeping the rest of the red teams off on the side.
Yeah, Victor ult comes out, silences and kills. Callista's running for her hill, and the teleport comes in. Aatrox is here to join his teammates. They're going to be able to collapse in on Riven. Oh, tons of AoE Q from the Vi. Lots of damage comes out from the Victor, too. This man is getting away with murder. Vi wants more. But Aatrox actually doing a really good job at kiting out, able to get a return kill. That's a double for Kaidare. Is he going to push for more? This Aatrox is a menace.
Yeah, a lot to unpack there. 2 for 2, it looks like. Yeah, 2 for 2. That initial pickup on Ava, honestly done from the Nautilus being able to keep the team at bay while everyone collapsed on him. But then the overcommit for the Aatrox, and then in playing it so well to get that double kill, like, I don't know. That was a little wild on blue team's side, but 2 for 2, we'll take it.
Yeah, super mega death.
4,000 gold down now, though.
Yeah, it is becoming a little bit more. Oh, Riven getting collapsed on once again. That's another kill in Echo's pocket. Ava happy to clean that one out. And he has finished his Rabadons working towards the Zanyas right now. He wants to have a little more survivability after initiating these fights, which honestly I like. Ava's been doing a really good job at catching out people in the enemy team and just picking up, getting these picks for his teammates. So if he can go in and have a lot less risk, stalling with the Zanyas while his team collapses on it, I think that's going to work out for the red team in the long run for sure. And I'm not quite sure where we're going to see the next pick at. It looks like mid lane is going to be where it is. Jinx doing a good job at trying to keep some spacing. Doesn't seem to have a lot of damage right now. LDR not putting in a whole lot of work, not a whole lot of armor from anybody that's not the Braum. But Jinx does get the passive reset, and she is going to start wailing the damage in on the Aatrox. Aatrox is going to put out 1, 2, 3, gets the kill on the Nautilus. Jinx chasing him down, but Callista is in the backline about to take down the... Oh! Doesn't quite get the... Does get the victor! This is a lot of close matches. Health bars are flying down. What?
I'll tell you what, that Aatrox is scary. Ava is scary, Callista's a little scary, but Aatrox is that's evil coming. That's death coming for you.
Dude, Kaidare has definitely scaled up with some of his items. He's finished 3, and being in the front line, you cannot ignore this man. He is pumping out way too much damage with these Qs.
He's healing to full health after every little thing, too. Ooh, the flash stun on... and they're going to get him.
Yeah, bites off a little more than he can chew. Crowrow's trying to go in to help clean it up, but it just ends up dying, too. Jinx resets, and the Riven damage is a little too high. Lilia finally finishes the Blackfire Torch. Honestly, not sure why that item wasn't finished a while ago. I guess I didn't really pay attention, but...
Kaidare signaling that his ult was ready. I think he went in thinking that he had pressed ult, or maybe it was on like a 1-second cooldown that he was going to go in. I think that's probably what happened.
Well, and Hysterics was still on cooldown from the previous fight over towards Blue Base as well, so that probably doesn't help either. But, he is the one who initiated it, so maybe could have played around his cooldowns a little bit better. Maybe just got locked down in the CC a little bit. Not quite sure, but we do have a Baron started up by the blue team. Red team is aware that something's happening. Idea. But I don't know if they're going to be able to rotate it well enough. Yeah, they're just going to end up handing it over.
Good pickup.
Yeah. Echo doing a good job at just taking out some of the jungle camps, realizing he's not going to be able to make it to that Baron pit and contest something, so he's just going to take some gold for it on the other side of the map. Blue team, these past 2 fights has brought the gold lead right back up to about center. We're only about 1,000K up for Red Tide. Ooh, is this going to be a pick? Doesn't look like it. Echo just going to back out here, realizes there's too many enemies in the jungle, not enough vision. Doesn't want to play it too risky.
Yeah, we haven't been talking too much about Tyreen here with the Jinx, but in these last 2 team fights I've been watching, I mean, his positioning and his kind of kiting and everything about what he's doing, I think he's playing really, really well. And of course, Brynny with the peel coming in clutch with all that. Oh,
yeah. Speaking of Brynny, we got the ultimate coming out. Lilia going to put her oh, yeah, there goes the ribbon. Put to sleep and put to the dirt. That's going to be a clean 1-for-1. Top lane for jungler. Man, these fights are unreasonably close. Like, just when I think one team's got the lead, they just end up bringing it right back.
Oh, yeah, no, I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it.
Let's see here.
Soul's coming up here soon.
Yeah, 40 seconds for the Hextech Soul. Red team is going to want this. They got the scuttle for some vision, and it looks like blue team's just trying to clear out some wards and set up their own. They looks like they're going to be able to land a pick on this Callisto. Let's see if they're able to collapse on it well enough. Worry Sleep doing a good job at realizing something's up. You know, his teammates are nowhere near him, and he's just going to walk away. Let the wave be neutral. Really smart awareness from him. Not trying to waste any summoners unnecessarily. And the dragon is spawning. Victor's still topside. He does have the TP to join his teammates, and so does Echo.
Both teams have teleport, too. If they can stall this out, get this fight going in bottom side.
Yeah. There goes.
Oh!
Blue team melts the dragon. Mix it
up. Yeah, I thought it had just spawned. That's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you get away with stuff like that. You pick up some early vision. Make sure you pressure out the red team from being able to just collapse in on you wherever they want. And yeah, just clean up. It probably helps.
I think red team is okay with giving that one up anyway. It's just, it's second dragon for blue team. They don't really lose a whole lot for it, so.
Yeah, Nautilus gets the hook in. Comboed out with the traps from the Jinx, but Braum is way too tanky. Aatrox goes in, tries to get the 1-2-3 combo. This Riven is not having a good time, just getting knocked up and over again. TP comes in from Ava. He's here for the damage. Pumps it out. Is he going to be able to Zanya's out? Not quite. He's going to use the ult to come back out. Kalista pumping out the damage. Nautilus with another knockup. Braum really sitting here with low HP, just playing it really, really risky, but he's getting away with it too. Tons of players with less than... Oh, the flash in. Fist trying to get some damage. Super Mega Death Rocket comes out from downtown, snipes out the Lilia, puts her all super low. Braum, Aatrox, and Lilia all under a third health. Playing it super, super risky. Tyreen, knowing if he can get one zap and an auto, he has a triple kill on his hands, but isn't going to be able to find it from the looks of it. And now they're just going to back out for some farm.
So close, yet so far for the blue team.
Yep.
Just unlucky here.
Riven and Ava goes in. Ava with his ultimate back up. Not going to have enough.
Oh, no.
Oh my gosh. Tyreen down.
Tyrene's just done for.
Exar us down. Nautilus. Oh, barely still in there. This Echo is just
talk about how
damage.
Echo's E just did 75% of Nautilus's health
through the shield?
That is disgusting.
That is terrifying. But you're right. These individual players from the red team, they individually are just scary monsters. There is not a single raid boss in this game. You have to respect everybody in these fights. Jinx, tons of AoE damage from this Runon's going to be coming out. The next team fight, I think we're going to see a lot more damage coming from her, especially if Ava is unable to get in on the backline, as we've seen Nautilus doing a really good job at peeling. If Nautilus can do that for the next team fight, I honestly think blue team can come out on top despite the gold disadvantage. But it is going to come down to it.
I think Nautilus jumped the gun a little bit on that team fight. I mean, he needs to be a little bit more selective with his pulls. He kind of just pulled Braum randomly and then ulted the Callista with no possible follow-up from his team. I think if he uses and waits for that ult to peel the Echo off or even the Aatrox, it'll be a little bit better for him. But he kind of just throwing out abilities, you know what I mean, and no one really able to do anything about it. So just one health in a dream kind of thing, you know?
Yep. And both teams just farming it up, doing a little bit of poke here and there. None of it's really going to get anywhere. I'm more interested in is if our Victor or our Rivener is going to go for that top inhib, because we have Baron is about to spawn here in 30 seconds. I could easily see them trying to trade it. That's probably going to be where our next team fight's going. No one is really posturing towards it. Red team is trying to clear out some vision from the looks of it, but there's no vision up there for them to clear. Is blue team just giving this away? Also, why is my Baron timer 13 seconds, but I swear I saw a Baron in the pit?
Good question.
Oh, Echo getting collapsed on. Is this going to be enough? Riven burns the flash out, but is it going to be enough? Doesn't look like it is. Zhonya's to stall it out. Blue team is going to, or red team is going to start taking out the Baron, and the blue team is going to take out Shutdown Gold going over to the Jinx. They're not going to be able to rotate up to Baron fast enough. It's going to be a trade of some Shutdown Gold from Ava for the Baron.
Super Mega Death Rocket. Aww.
Would have been worth a shot, but chose not to go for it.
1 minute on Soul Point for red team, but we'll see if they can get the next team fight coming together.
Yeah, both teleport is up for Kaidare. I could see him taking a split pushing tactic, but honestly, I think he's doing enough AoE damage in these fights that they kind of need him to be there to start the fight, not to join it. I know he might be getting caught out here. Ultimate comes out, and he's trying to get away, but the high Ultimate easily cleaning in to lock him down. Jinx's damage is way too high, and yeah, he's going to be going down. That's a minute down. He's not going to be available for that soul fight. Red team probably going to have to give it up.
Oh yeah, they're for sure gonna have to give it up. Jinx at this point is becoming a little almost undealable. Like you can't just let her free hit. She's going to destroy you.
And blue team setting up the death push here. Red team doesn't want to fall for it. They just want to use their Baron to split push. Willing to give up the dragon. They don't need to take the soul right here and now. And it looks like sleep down. Oh, good maneuvering from Crow Rose. Doesn't have any teammates to back it. Bowling. Oh, my gosh. Nice. Clean maneuvers from Crow Rose. Keeping the distance and using the bowling ball to land a strike. Ava doing a good job at cleaning out through the base. He's pushing for the Nexus. Has to use the Chrono Break to get out, but XRS is not wanting to give up this chase. Uses the ultimate.
He might have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Ava's
scary. This Ava is at full build at this point, unless he sells his boots, which I don't think he'll want to. This is a lot of damage coming out from that Echo. Level 18, full
build
magic
with
pen.
Baron. Like he's no joke right there.
But you know, XRS doing a good job building the Maw and the Death Stance. I think that's a really great combo to help deal with both the Echo and the Lilia. Honestly, you know, just trying to be a proper frontline, good bruiser damage for his team. Knows he can't match the same damage that Aatrox has, but he can definitely outlast the survivability. What I'd like to see from the blue team, though, is a little bit of heal cut, though. I feel like both Aatrox and Echo have enough healing in their kit that you can justify having somebody build it. And you could easily have
honest,
like
I don't see anybody with heal cut on the.
Yeah.
Does anyone have heal cut?
Not that I know. Not that I'm seeing.
I can't see anything. Yeah, wow.
Oh, Victor's also full build. I just realized that as well. What the heck just happened?
Oh, stream just froze.
No, I think the game ended.
Oh, what?
The game ended. What the heck? I don't get to watch the last 3 minutes of the game?
What?
Oh, never mind.
There he goes.
No, but my client just loaded up. All right, well, I guess that's a spoiler. We're about to see the last team fight.
Yeah, right. Within the next 3 minutes, the team fight. But who's going to win? Because low-key, I think if blue team gets the good team kill or team fight, then they can just take it to the base.
Yeah, I mean, we're at such a late point in the game where death timers are well over a minute at this point. It really is anybody's victory if they can get the team fight.
Oh, yeah.
But red team doing a good job of just kind of smothering out blue team, taking inhib after inhib. Good engage from the Riven. They're going to take the 1v1. Ava off on the side. Has the chrono break. They're not going to want to chase him down. Aatrox going back in. Still has the flash up. Might be able to get a flash knockup going in, but both teams just taking a little bit of space here, letting it breathe a little bit. Kallista's pushing in the bot wave. They are going to want to try to push that tower in from the looks of it. And, man, they're going for a tutorial victory here, just smothering them out from all three lanes.
I know we talked about the whole.
Nautilus goes in with a
anyone's
knockup.
game. Oh,
Ultimate comes in, and Echo gets
it's
spiked.
huge.
Victor ult coming in with tons of damage, and the clean engage from the Vi in the backline. Lily is not going to be able to outlast this, and Jinx with the
just
rockets takes
free
down the
frame.
Braum.
They take it to the end. They take it to the end. There's no way they don't. Holy, what a shutdown onto that freaking. Oh, he said he DC'd though. Maybe that wasn't as good as we thought. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Maybe Worry Sleep DC'd or Ava DC'd. Either way, if
Maybe.
that's how the game ended, you hate to see that that's how it goes down. But it is nice to
Damn,
know
bro.
that both teams honestly played super clean. Like, I don't think we could have asked for a closer game. Like, there was tons of back and forth. Nobody really ran it down or performed terribly. Like, I thought everybody carried their weight really well here in these fights.
Yeah, no doubt. This was definitely a very even game. This was you that put the teams together, right?
Yeah, and
No, you did a really good job at keeping it to like in terms of like skill base. Like that's and they just get to run it down. That's crazy.
yeah. Well,
2 inhibs down, almost a Nexus turret down, and they were able to pull it back to that last team fight. Man,
well, here's something for we wanted to do something specifically for these matches and potentially for the rest of the tournament as well. We want to bring some players into the call and let them talk about the game a little bit. So you guys in the chat, you just watched this match. Go ahead and post which player do you guys want us to reach out to try to get them in the call. We'll do a little quick player interview while we wait on game 2 to get going. I'll leave up all the players here in the front. Personally, for me, I think somebody that did a really clean job that I was a little, not super shocked at, but I thought played really clean was Nalcross. Like that Victor gameplay in the early game, he did a really good job at maintaining pressure throughout the game. Obviously, Ava doing a great job at coming back into the game. You know, we expect to see that from our high elo players, just really clean. It looks like we have a lot of
getting a little torn in there. Yeah, at the beginning he was 0-2. You know, the Victor did kind of start off pretty strong, but yeah, Ava definitely was able to come online after second, third item, and you really saw it in literally every single fight that he was just coming online more and more and more, and it was
Yeah, I'm seeing a lot of votes for Aatrox and a lot of votes for Victor. Branimir, who do you want to talk to? Who do you think is worth picking their brain a little bit? All these players did amazing.
I'm not gonna lie. I mean, all of those are definitely great picks. I personally, and this is gonna sound because I had mentioned it in the middle of the game where we weren't talking a whole lot about Tyrene because he was just kind of playing, doing his thing, whatever. Everyone was doing their own thing, but like he was actually playing those fights really well. Like staying on the outside of his range, like his positioning in like almost every fight was just really good. And I think that kind of goes like gets swept under the rug a lot for like, oh, that's just your job. You're supposed to position really well. But no, I think Tyrene played phenomenal, honestly, in this game. So I think DG said Tyrene, and that was like, oh, that's a really good pick. But honestly, anyone that we bring in is going to be a pretty solid pick. Who are you thinking?
I'm honestly thinking the Aatrox. I think Victor speaks for himself. I really want to see what the Aatrox was thinking, because I think Kaidare had some really good fights where he was frontlining in like a 1v2, 1v3 fashion, and like I kind of just want to pick his brain of like how did he navigate going in and out of these fights.
Yeah, Aatrox was definitely he was raid boss. I mean, you saw everyone turn tail as soon as they saw Aatrox coming in. He played it really well.
So let's see. I don't see him actively in a Discord call right now. I was gonna drag him in here, but
oh shoot.
Oh, there he is.
Well, maybe. Oh.
Can I drag him in here? Do I have the authority? I don't think I know if I do.
Well, we are in a 2-person chat, so maybe not.
Yeah. Well, Ren said, well, he gave me a little winky emoji. It was like, oh, like you can do it yourself. And I don't know if that meant he made me a mod or what, but I don't seem to have the ability to get this man in here. Maybe one of the mods is listening. I know Andrew's here. Well, his mic's muted, but.
Victor had to go. Internet issues made him playing all that.
Okay. Well, I guess it works out that he couldn't have done the interview anyways.
Yeah. He was playing that whole game on mobile data, dude. That's hilarious. Like
Wait.
that's hilarious that he played that well.
This man
on-
hotspotted himself to play in the game?
That's crazy. That's
What?
awesome. And he played that well too. That's crazy.
That is actually cracked.
Nice. Brittany, you won't believe me when I say this, but I told old boy here that I was like, hey, get Brittany on a Nautilus and you're gonna see some crazy stuff in this game. And he was like, nah. And I was like, nah. I'm just kidding.
Man, where are my mods at when I need them, you know?
Yeah.
I guess we can go ahead and build the custom 2 lobby or game 2 while we're waiting on trying to get our player in here.
Yeah. Take a short, 1-2 minute break. I'm gonna go to the bathroom in that time. I will be right back.
Sounds good. You know what? Yeah, you guys in chat too. Go ahead and grab yourself a little bathroom break, a little coffee. Hopefully we'll be able to get a Kaitere in here for a little interview before it gets too late. Meanwhile, let's go ahead and build our second team here. Ooh. It does not help me that the Discord names are different from the... Hey, appreciate the follow once again. Shout out Kaboom. Where he sleep. Get where he sleep in here. I think he's playing. Yeah, some of these players, not most, but I think the bot lane and the supports are playing in both games. I think. Were you the one playing in game 2? Yeah. You're in game 2. Hopefully these players have already added each other. So hopefully they can not only join but add your teammates. So we might actually be in a call that can't have 3 people in it unless they are themselves a mod. So we might be bouncing down to the banana call to do this interview. I'll wait for Thrandomir to get back so, we're not just ditching him. Looks like the players are filing in a little bit. But I see one of our top laners currently in an arena game, so that's lovely. Am I blind? I don't even see roll for initiative on my friends list. Where is this guy? I don't even see him on. Check offline. Why would you be offline? How am I going to add you if you're offline? What the heck? That's stupid.
I forgot to unmute. I've actually been here.
Oh.
Apologize. I was like, hello? Can you hear me? No? Okay.
That's funny. Okay. I guess let's just bounce down to the 3-player channel. We'll join up with Kaitere and just poke his brain a little bit.
Is that the why is Ohio so slow?
Yeah, that's Ohio.
Okay. All right,
But- What's going on, man?
Oh, hey.
What's up, Raid Boss?
It's good.
Yeah, that was some clean frontlining, man. We were, I don't know if you were able to listen up to the last bit of the stream, but we were talking about how you were able to really position yourself in these fights well, where you were like a serious frontline threat, like constantly 1v2, 1v3, but like still coming out on top. Like, not easy to do.
Man, I don't know. I don't play Aatrox that much, so it's like I feel like I could have built more aggressive, but
Okay, let me ask you this. You said you don't play a lot of Aatrox. So why Aatrox in this game?
I mean, Darius and Camille were both banned, so
Okay,
it's like I kind of just fall back on this champion.
I see. Okay. What's the plan now? So we're in these free agent games to kind of show your skill off a little bit. You got to play and meet some of the players that you were with. You thinking about starting your own team, or are you hoping to get picked up by a particular team? Anyone you want on your team if you are going to get onto another team? What are your thoughts on it?
I mean, I don't really mind too much. I'm down to just join any team, really.
What are your like main champions? So obviously you say Aatrox wasn't like your go-to. Like what kind of a play style do you normally like lean towards?
Oh man, if you mean like if I play ranked, it's pretty much just Darius and Camille.
Okay. Darius and Camille. I mean, that's still some solid lane bullies. Camille does a really good job at like scaling as well. So
Who in that game were you the most afraid of?
Okay, to be completely honest, I thought for sure either Jinx or Riven was gonna smurf it.
You said Jinx or Riven. Okay.
But it's like
And how was lane
when
phase
Varus
against Riven?
online, it's really hard to get to that Jinx.
Mm-hmm.
And I did tune into the very beginning of the stream, and I heard my enemy laner was Master, so I was like, oh hell no.
yeah, I mean, we saw a lot of good
Maybe
like
it's
clean
like-
engages from Riven too. Like a lot of like flash ignites. Like, did you feel like you were on the back burner for a lot of these fights, or like did you feel like you were pretty confident of like knowing what you could engage on and what you couldn't?
I don't know, cause basically once Riven got first blood, I was like, no way, I live lane. She's gonna come back with like a second a second longsword. I'm just gonna get one shot.
But that didn't happen. In fact, I'd say quite the opposite happened. He did come back with that second longsword, but it felt like you were able to hold your own quite well. I mean, I saw you pushing a big wave at one point. I mean, yeah, it sounds like you did pretty well in your lane either way.
Yeah, but like, cause I had to give up a lot of CS. Like, I
Right,
was afraid
right.
to touch every single one, cause it's always the threat of Riven flash ignite W, and I just explode.
Last question from me. I don't know if he's got more, but what do you think could have been done differently in that game for you guys to win?
I mean, I think we did pretty okay towards the end there. I just think that disconnect timing was actually really unlucky. But if we poked a bit more, if we could get a good Lilia sleep, like it was just insta GG.
Yeah,
Like
no, I
one good
agree.
Lilia
Yeah.
sleep, oh man, it's game over.
Yeah, no doubt. You got anything for him, buddy?
No, I mean, I think that's about it. If a team does not scout you for whatever reason, what do you think about starting up your own team? Did any of you guys in y'all's like voice comms talk about like doing something like that?
I mean, I just joined it at the beginning of this game, so we kind of just talked about the game really.
Okay. Well, hey, opportunity's still available. You guys just saw his gameplay. Y'all got a summoner's name. Ohio here in the Discord. Y'all DM this man, Adam. A lot of the players in this game too. I've got a few notes that I wrote down myself, for scouting. So I'm gonna be DMing some of these players as well and just being like, hey, you interested in joining my team? And we'll see it from there. But hey, Ohio Kaito, good job, man. Played well, played clean. A lot of these players did well. But thanks
Yeah,
for the interview.
Really good game. Thanks.
And we'll toss it back up to the 2-player chat. But hope to see you in the tournament, man. Hope to see more from you.
All right. Thanks.
All right. Later, dude.
Later.
Later on.
All right.
All right. The only thing in my notes are banning Darius, Camille, and Aatrox now, for sure. Whenever he's on the enemy team, anyway.
That's for sure. I got some of these players on freaking Discord that like are just so zoned out. I'm literally like carrying 3 conversations with people trying to figure out where the heck are they. And I'm like, "Are you here?" And they're like,
Yeah. You give me, take your time. I'm chilling.
Yeah, I think I've got. There we go. There's one of our players right there. They were supposed to add each other, so all I have to do is add one person from the team, and then the rest just follow in. But clearly, that ain't happening.
Are you playing in this game, or you're just in the?
No. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I probably should join the spectators. No, I'm not playing this game.
Hey Zach, can you prevent the spoiler by going to settings?
Prevent the spoiler by going to settings. Is that a thing?
I don't even know what she's talking about. DG, what are you talking about? Sorry, that sounded aggressive. Hey DG, what are you talking about?
Is this game? I don't even know where I would go in that. Maybe I wonder if that's a setting I have to do like in game.
Wait, you know how at the end we got the victory screen?
Give me a second. Okay, let me look for the name. I'm sure I could probably Google it too. Once I get these players in here and actually load it into this custom game, I can put a lot of mental effort into a lot of other things. Like I said, I'm having like 3 conversations at the same time trying to get players in here and added. I think we got just about everybody. Let's see here. Tyrene. We don't have Tyrene. Do I even have Tyrene added? I don't think he ever added me. There he is. Somebody invited him. Okay.
So some of the same people coming back in.
Yeah, so
Get the rematch with Tyrene and Worry Sleep.
Yeah, so it looks like Tyrene and Brinny are going to be a duo again. So we'll get to see the Jinx Nautilus combo again, maybe.
Potentially, yeah. They might ban it out after that performance, to be honest. I mean,
and then Worry Sleep, who is the Callista, he's coming back, but he's going to have a different support this time.
Okay.
His support, I believe, was it Cryo?
Yeah, Cryo something. Yep. Cryoscythus or some shit.
Yeah, in game it's. Oh, I wonder if that's Emmy Biscuit. I think Emmy Biscuit is the support.
Okay.
My notes are
also.
My notes are atrocious. It's all just a bunch of scratch paper.
Nah, you get me.
It's under general settings. Okay. General settings. When you click on settings, the drop down box says close client as needed. Oh. So I guess never?
Oh, that makes sense, Cafe.
Sweet.
Okay. Thank you,
Discord
Cafe.
bugging out when game starts as well. It's a weird hiccup. Oh. See, look at that. See, this is why we do this like little showcase test stream before we get the official matches going. We're missing hidden arrows. Of course we are. Where is this guy? Message him on Discord. He is the mid laner, so I guess if he doesn't respond in, I don't know. We're already 25 minutes over. The man should be here. Who is this? Who's user 101? Who are you?
I don't know. He's level 29.
This is some rando. You're banned. I don't even have. Wait, I can't even ban him. Oh, I'm a spectator.
Oh no. Holy Ninja.
Holy Ninja, kick this man. Ban him.
Holy, I
You
know
can
you're in
watch.
here. Ban user 101 or whatever. 0101.
There we go. All right. Well,
What a guy.
we seem to be missing hidden arrows. Not sure. Yeah, he probably forgot. Low key, this man probably just straight up forgot that there's a match tonight because we're already almost half an hour over and I haven't heard a word from him.
Yeah. Well, maybe we just get in a rando who wants to hop in, kind of thing, or
Yeah, I guess. Let me go back to the post initially and see if there were other mid laners we can bring in. We had 7 people vote, so
DG wants to play Zoe. Is that what I heard?
DG, you have a team. You can't.
no, I was just kidding. I was just fucking. She said, "Huh?"
We could bring who was player 098? What was his league name?
It's okay, DG.
Got too many people juggling all at the same time.
Yeah.
I didn't even message this guy. You know what? I don't have time for this. Anybody who wants to play mid lane, hop in this game. Just DM me on League. I don't. I care about nothing for balancing these teams. DG, you could play. Andrew, you could play. Thranimir, you can play. I don't care who plays.
No, you don't want to see me mid lane. I'm a support main. I'm a support main that can sometimes play top. I actually do play mid a little bit, but whatever. Who cares?
You know,
DG said she can join.
there we go. I don't care who joins. The first person to DM me on my League account and say I want to play mid, they're joining. Don't do that. I'm gonna get destroyed mid. Surge wants to play, dude. First one to add me, man.
Hey, yo, what's up, Surge? Dang, Surge don't even say hi no more, by the way. Crazy.
All right. Well, Crow Rose actually the first one to respond. Let's see if they join. Oh, they did join. All right. Does she even play mid?
Who?
Does Crow Rose play mid?
You got me. You got me. We're about to see a little bit of Lilia mid.
Okay, here, invite me. DG can get in. Oh, all right. DG, welcome to the blue team.
Was that harmoniously playing support?
Yeah,
Or is she just coming in to spectate?
I don't know. I did not add her. I wanted to mid. Oh. Why is Surge in here? Who is inviting these people? Surge, you are literally watching the live stream. Why do you need to spectate the league game?
Oh, harmoniously came in for the mid. That's why. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah. First
Okay.
come, first serve. I'd say. I think
Yeah.
that's just the best way to decide that. Sorry, DG. Harmoniously beat you to it.
Yeah, I guess so.
It's all right. We'll see your Zoe one of these days.
It's all right. DG, you have a team. You shouldn't feel too bad. You're already a sought after player. These people, they're sought after. The team captains just don't know it yet.
I was wondering how you were going to recover from that.
These players are a bunch of losers.
DG, you're wanted. These guys, not so much.
Hey man, I'm speaking to myself too. Ain't nobody messaged me and said join my team. So. All right.
She said, ouch. Hey, I didn't say it. All right. He said, these people is crazy. Can you tell my Zingy Bear that I love him? Yeah, absolutely. Hey, Zingy. Surge loves you. I didn't forget about you, Surge. You stopped messaging me.
You basically.
Yeah, I'm reading chat. He's got a lot to deal with, so I'm making sure you guys are taken care of in chat. You waiting for me in iMessage games? Hold the fuck up.
Is Game Pass, I'm good. Is Brittany AFK? Why isn't this man joining the team? There we go. Okay, are our players actually ready?
Don't forget to stream to Discord, by the way.
Yes. Yes, very important.
Otherwise, I'm going to be about 3 seconds behind.
No, you're good. You're good. Also, something I literally just noticed like 5 seconds ago is that my Twitch chat is not displaying on the stream.
Oh, well, yeah, I guess I didn't think about that.
Yeah, it's supposed to be. One
Yeah.
sec, drop the link. What link?
It's probably helpful.
Yeah, why is the Twitch... Oh, there it goes. Wait, is it just disappearing?
So it goes in this scene, but when you switch it over to the other one, I guess it doesn't. I don't know. Yeah. It's like when we're in game, it doesn't, but in the lobby, in the bakery.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's just timing out. If the message is, it's just disappearing before. Okay. I got to figure out if there's a setting to leave the messages permanently.
There is.
Okay.
Oh, I don't know about permanently, but like there's like you can increase the time.
Yeah, or increase the timer, yeah. Because
before it
even if I
fades,
set it to
yeah.
like a minute, like that's...
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah, permanent sounds kind of crazy. that could be overbearing, I think. Yeah.
I only play Kale mid, so one ban and the whole mid lane just crumbles.
Kale mid. Oh man, that's a pick for sure.
Well, we were going back earlier about those spicy picks. I do think that
True.
Kale mid classifies as a spicy pick.
Dude, we saw that Vi, and I was like, oh shit, is this the Vi support we were just talking about?
Yeah. So they're stream sniping us.
Right. What's up, Momo? Crow, you played a pretty good Lilia, so maybe keep that under your belt for sure. I spent the season learning it.
Also Morg mid, but I prefer jungle. Morg jungle actually is a lot better. Morg jungle actually is a lot more stronger than like you would think, just because the Blackfire Torch just works really well with a lot of these like AP junglers.
Yeah.
All right, looks like we're about to load in to Champ Select here soon. I really hope. Everyone's ready, so I'm not really sure what... Okay, there we go. Let's load it in.
Here we go. Oh, this is just like straight up, huh? This is no LOL draft or nothing.
Yeah, no, this is the
how it
draft I
should be.
wanted, where we can
Yeah.
actually react to like the decisions that the teams are making,
Oh yeah.
rather than just let's look at what they already selected.
Right. Now, so some of these players are returning, so I know some of them. Harmoniously is going to be playing either Seraphine mid or shoot. I honestly don't even know what else she plays mid. I just know she plays a lot of Seraphine, an insane amount of Seraphine. Oh, nice. Okay.
Yeah, that's one of the teams. I got to go fish the other one somewhere.
Yeah. No, you're good.
But yeah, it looks like
I was just about to say that Blade King plays a lot of Viego. What's that dude's name again? Viego?
yeah, Viego. Yeah, that literally when I look at like Blade King, the first champion I think of is Viego, like out the gate.
Viego. Yeah.
And it looks like Red Team was thinking the exact same thing because they didn't even hesitate.
First ban. Yep. Just the easy ones out there.
Yeah.
Now, here's the question: Do we truly think that they're going to try and ban out the Nautilus from bot lane? Because I'll tell you what, a lot of the lead that Tyrene was able to get was off the back of Brinny's Nautilus.
Yeah, well, and as far as I know, Brinny is a Nautilus main too. That's like one of his like go-to picks. So
I know that's as soon as I said it, I was like, dude. As soon as you showed me the teams, I was like, oh, that's Brinny. Guaranteed, you put Nautilus in his hands, he's gonna make some stuff work. Don't let his rank fool you.
What? Is that a Teemo ban?
That is maybe who's on the other team?
Holy Ninja is the top laner, but I don't know of any like top lane Teemos. Like, there's a Teemo mid from one game from Macaulay's Rose Toy, but I don't know if that's worth a ban.
We got to find a different name for him. I crack up every time I just read it. That's such a funny name.
Very, very true. But there is that Nautilus ban coming out. So Tyreen able to pick up the Jinx again if he wanted to. But looks like he's going for the Varus. And that, honestly, is a pretty safe first pick. Ashe is banned, though, so I'm not sure what support they're going to couple this Varus with.
Is that a Varus AD carry? Or is it that tanky Varus top lane that we used to see?
I don't know if that's too viable right now. But I do know a lot of like competitive high elo players are coupling Varus and Ashe together. We see it a lot in pro play, and then they'll like just slam plate after plate. We see a lot with Kalista Ashe as well. So honestly, as much as that Ashe was an ADC ban, it very well could have been another shot towards Brinny as well, just trying to take down the bot lane a little bit.
Yeah.
But I like the Nico mid as well. That is kind of like a skill check for, can you hit tab and can you process where a champion would actually be on the map?
Right.
Because it's a really easy scrub check for your Nico to like mimic like a low health ADC or something, and then just completely bait in, a free kill.
Oh yeah, I've definitely fallen prey to that multiple times.
Okay.
Get a little greedy. I'm like, oh, the support's almost dead, and then it's a full health Rengar. I'm like, okay.
What is the blue team cooking? Is this? This is not a Varus support. There's no shot. That's
I'm
never.
telling you, dude, it's a tank Varus top, bro. You think I'm tripping?
It is
You thought I was
not
playing.
tank Varus top. Okay, and the Briar jungle from Blade,
ooh.
that is another very common pick from him. So definitely sticking to where his comfort is. There's a lot of raw AD damage coming out from the blue team right now. And we're about to see some bans coming in. If blue team is smart, I think they start taking out some of these like bruiser tanks that red team is likely to pick. Like I'm thinking like killing off the Poppy or the Set.
The Rammus, that's going to be a tough one for these guys.
Yeah, that is almost exactly what I was picturing. They had better hope that if that is a Varus mid that he's building AP or something, because this Rammus is going to have a field day otherwise. But I will say, as of now, Kaisa is probably not having a good time either. There's a lot of poke coming out between the Jhin and the Varus. She does not want to ult in on a Briar. She probably loses that 1v1 more often than not. What was the ban?
Did they miss?
Did they miss a ban?
They missed a ban. Yeah, they missed a ban. Is that on purpose or?
I'm absolutely livid.
I don't know. All right.
Interesting. Okay.
Well, all right. So we see Vladimir banned out, which honestly is pretty good. Vladimir's got really nice scaling, and tons of that like snowballing damage. Can easily get out of hand, and there's not a whole lot of CC from the blue team to really hold Vladimir steady. I still think they really should focus on banning out some tanks or some top lane bruisers, just because even though that Rammus is going to be tough to deal with, like you can't be dealing with two champions back to back. Tons of CC and tons of damage. It's just not something worth going for. But they're going to stick with the Hui. Hui's one of those newer champions. Definitely has a lot of wave clear. Makes use of the Blackfire Torch item as well as Leandri's. Just has a lot of like AoE damage. Picture like the Corki Trail or like a Rumble Ultimate, but like a smaller normal ability. Just a lot of wave clear in the early game.
Yeah, he's definitely a good champion. He's a tricky champion to master for sure.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of Corki, Tyreen's thinking about it. Honestly, I like the Lux. As much as I love the Corki, I like the Lux pick here better because you're already stacking a bunch of AED champions into a Rammus. You need something.
Ooh,
more.
I'll tell you what, I like that better than the Lux.
Yeah, that spell shield really coming in handy for the
spell
taunt.
shield whoever he's trying to taunt. Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Same thing with the Yasuo pick too. I think Yasuo was a clean counter for the Jhin and Varus. That wind wall taking out a lot of that long range poke.
take out the Briar ult.
And
Yeah.
Morgana being an answer to that as well. You know, Yasuo really needs to land some knockups in order to get a lot of damage out, and nobody's going to be flying up in the air with a spell shield on him. Final pick
Oh,
is
shit.
Rel.
Okay,
What?
So it's Morgana mid. That's for sure. Harmoniously's doing.
Yeah,
Rel
so
support. So it's Varus top.
is that
I
actually
told you.
Varus
I
top?
told you, bro.
No way.
I told you.
No way that's actually a Varus top.
No way. That's yeah. I'm telling you.
Oh
It's,
my gosh. And the Malphite cleans it out for the top
Ooh,
lane. Oh man, that is going to be a scary combo.
Yeah, he lost top lane. That's for sure. That's not good. Well, you know, I don't know. I haven't seen him play. You know, I see matchups that are, you know, favored towards one side all the time that are upset because just player skill. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah.
in our elo, everything is skill based, right? You might have a little edge over having like a counter pick. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, am I better than you or are you better than me? Is what it comes down to.
Yeah, I mean, blue team has such a like high risk, high reward team. They rounded it out well with the Rel. I definitely think that they needed some kind of like hard engage for a fight, and you don't really want to be hard engaging off a Briar ult. Like Briar ult is really useful for like getting picks. I don't think it's really good for initiating team fights. So I really like that they cleaned out the team comp with the Rel, but I don't know. I still feel like they don't have a whole lot of like engage. They just have a lot of poke, I guess, is the best way to phrase it. But I don't know if they're going to be able to like get off a lot of damage. Like red team just has so many ways to initiate a fight. Like Malphite ult, Rammus ult, Nico, Pop Blossom. Like
I think it's easy for blue team to get a pick here, just because you know if you're dancing around mid, boom, you land a Varus ult on one person, bam, you can start a fight. You land a random Morgana Q, you know, Briar ult. Like you said, it's probably not good to use for initial engage, but if it is, they have the ability to follow up with a long range stuff. You know, with the Morgana Q, the Varus ult, the Jhin ult or W. Or if they want to do it old-fashioned way, have the tank started up. You know, Rel's definitely a pretty nasty engage monster. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I think it's an interesting comp, but I think they can play it right. I think if they play around it correctly, they'll do fine. Red side though, that's just a scary team. Malphite Yasuo, that's my initial like holy shit. Sorry, I shouldn't cuss on your stream. I apologize. Or the Nico. If Nico sneaks in as a minion, gets a 5-man knockup, bam, that's a Yasuo.
oh, that would be nasty.
Yeah,
But-
it's yeah, they're definitely playing to combo off each other like that on red side for sure.
Yeah. Well, and I think that's
And
also
Rammus is just scary no matter what.
I think
What's
that's
that?
also one of their biggest strengths is that red team does not have to like do anything in the laning phase in order to have a strong team fight, right? They literally could neutralize every single lane, just scale up, and they'll be just fine. Whereas I do believe that blue team does have to get some kind of lead, because if you put a Varus in the top lane and he walks out, you know, even in CS, no plates, that Malphite is just going to put way more pressure in these team fights than Varus will. You know, you're never going to be able to eat through the Rammus Malphite combo if you're going lethality Varus with no gold in your pocket.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a tough. I don't know, man. I want to see the tank AP freaking Varus, dude. I'm telling you.
I think the top lane is going to be an interesting one to keep an eye on. I want to look at mid too, because these early levels, Morgana can punish Yasuo pretty easily. You know, literally landing a snare swamp combo is going to be enough to like poke him out in the early game. Couple that with some auto attacks and some minion aggro. Like Yasuo does have to play it a little safe, probably up until about level 3. Then he gets to start moving around a little bit more. So we'll see how these early levels go. Hopefully we get some action going. And there we go. I was just trying to make sure it actually loaded up properly, and it eventually did. So Snowmoon Morgana, I don't think I've ever seen that skin before.
Yeah, I don't think I actually have either. That has to be a new one.
Yeah, honestly, shout out to these players. Everybody got a clean skin here. We got the Hextech Rammus for the do they call it? The not the purple essence. There's an actual name for it. What are they? You know what I'm talking about?
What is that about?
In the loot section of like your league client, like there's
Mythic.
is it yeah, mythic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a mythic skin. Honestly,
I only know that because Crow gave me a hint.
Oh. You cheated is what I'm hearing.
Right.
So it looks like we have 2 invades coming in from the opposite sides of the map. No one's gonna find anybody, but
This is. I love these kind of starts.
both teams just really want that level 1 skirmish. A ward in the lane though, so that's technically a disadvantage for blue team. Oh yeah, 2 wards. They're lighting up this jungle on their way in and probably on their way out. Yep. 3 wards down. They're not going to have a whole lot of vision to keep track of Rammus if he chooses to start the enemy blue. We'll see if that's where he chooses to go. Both teams probably really confused trying to figure out where the heck each other are.
Right, yeah.
And it does look like red team is going to start off. Yeah. Yeah, Rammus starting off with the blue, actually getting the leash from the Yasuo, not the Malphite. Malphite, is he gonna go for some? No, Varus, no! You don't want this trade, dude. Wait, why did Yasuo just leave? I feel like this is such a free fight. Am I wrong? Well, Yasuo is definitely late to lane now. He's gonna be down some XP and some gold.
Yeah.
Just seeing a little bit of trading going on in the bot lane. Everybody just getting a little bit of poke in there. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Varus getting traded on with the Malphite Qs. Let's see. Malphite did start off with a Doran shield. I think that's smart. You know, want to try to keep up that health in the early levels.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't know. I think if you went Doran's ring, you kind of just get to bully the Varus out the whole time. You know. And I don't think we're at the level here, like, not against anyone's skill or anything like that, but like the ability to like outplay is drastically less in these kinds of games versus like the true competitive, like the teams that have been playing together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Well, and another
bully him out,
disadvantage
hope
for the Varus in this matchup is that he doesn't have access to Lethal Temple anymore. The rune is no way he gets run down. He took. Whoa. Oh
Dude,
my
imagine he had
goodness!
Doran's ring. He's already. Oh, the barrier!
That is a clean play
I
from
take back everything I
Gambling.
just said. I take it back. I take it all back. The skill is insane in these games.
Meanwhile, in the mid lane,
Holy.
Yasuo about to get dove. Rel goes in with a flash and gets the kill. Blade King picking it up clean. Blue team up about 1,000 gold off that double play right there.
Oh, I see what's going on. I'm looking at. I was looking at your stream, not the Discord. I was like, "What do you mean Rel flash? I don't see no Rel flash." And then a second later, Rel flash. I was like, "Oh,
I'm a prophet. I can see the future.
that's what I was like. What? That's what I thought you were doing in the game before, because I was watching your stream, not the Discord, and you were like, "And the Jinx zap," and then there was no Jinx zap, and then I saw it. And I was like, "Is he just predicting this guy doing this? What the hell?"
Yeah, trust me. I played Jinx enough to know exactly how a Jinx is going to
When
operate.
does that?
If yeah.
Right. And he gets the kill. 3 seconds later, gets the kill. It's like, damn, this guy's great.
This guy's cracked.
You should be a caster, bro.
Yeah, dude, that Varus play actually was super clean. He's down a lot of farm, unfortunately. So Malphite not actually as far behind as you might think. But actually, how do I pull up the gold difference? I know there's a way I can do it.
I think DT said, what's the button? There's a single button that you can press and it does it. X. There you go. That's what it is.
Yeah. All right. So, Varus is up a good amount. Up about 300. No, about 200.
Yeah.
But other than that, yeah, you see the gold advantage going in the jungler's favor as well. It's kind of where you expect it to be, but everyone else relatively even. Bot lane definitely even, almost identical. Mid lane actually doing pretty well, up about 200 gold in the mid lane, just off of minions alone. That's pretty. Well, no, not even a real minion advantage. Is it really just the assist? There's no way an assist is worth 200 gold.
Was it first blood?
I
know. I'm thinking so.
No, it wouldn't have been because Varys got first blood.
Yeah.
I'm not sure where
Yeah.
that extra gold is coming from, but I mean, shout out to Morgana, I guess. Yeah. Now this Varys is cooking. He doesn't have vision. Oh no, he does have vision. He just puts it in the wrong bush. Is he gonna have the damage though? He needs one more Q.
Wait.
Oh no
actually-
way! That's such a close fight. Malphite walks away with less than what 20 health at least.
Yeah, and it only happened because of the level up. He literally leveled up and got enough health. Like, yeah.
That's got to be tilting for the Varys. Gabelin doing a fine job of taking these fights to the tooth and nail, but unfortunately, you don't get a lot of gold for almost killing somebody.
Oh.
Yeah, and we are seeing that TP advantage coming out for the Malphite right now. Varys not making it back to his lane very fast at all. He's going to be able to collect a lot of these minions, but he lost out on a good amount just from it, dying under his tower while he walked back. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Jhin getting run down. Kaisa ghosting forward. The exhaust comes out.
Oh, the exhaust is huge.
Oh, Kaisa with the flash W, cleaning up. Tyrene is down in the dirt, and she's going to be able to push these next waves in. Oh, not quite. Blade comes in with the flash. Briar damage is coming out. Rel knocks up. He's going to be able to lock down this. Oh, yeah, this Nico's dead.
Oh, she did have flash. Hey, do me a quick favor.
Yep.
Your stream in Discord is like, I feel like I'm watching a PowerPoint. It's at like 2 frames a second.
Oh, is it like hyper lagging?
It's like hyper lagging. Yeah.
I will I'll check it out right after this. Varys comes in, gets taunted. He's not going to be able to make it out. No flash, no ghost, nothing to get escape. Yeah, Rammus takes him down. That's a free kill going over to Synctra. Meanwhile, Briar's taking the dragon, and let's see if we can get this stream working properly. So Synctra doing a good job trading the dragon for the grubs. But Emmy Biscuit comes in with some damage. Blade King looking low. Rel's going to scare her off a little bit, having to protect his jungler. But, yeah, Blade smite this and run probably. Oh, just taking the recall. Yeah. Once again, we got, I know we're only a couple minutes into the game, but both teams doing a really good job at keeping this game really close. I don't feel like anybody's sandbagging. I don't feel like anybody's, like, just too overpowered or cracked. Blade King probably doing the best here, in my opinion. Just had some really solid ganks, rotated over to the dragon really well, making sure the objectives stay solid. And I think if he continues to down the streak that he's at, he's going to be able to walk away with this game, get an item or two under this Briar, and she will become deadly.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, though. This game is drastically more exciting from the get-go than the last game. Yeah, last game, it was like,
Rel with the flash engage. Kaisa having to use her ultimate to dodge it out. Good trade for the Kaisa, though. She's definitely fine with trading out her ultimate for a flash.
Yeah. Well, last game, I think it took about 10 minutes for the third kill to happen, and we're already at 7 kills in 8 minutes in this one. So,
yeah, I mean, a kill
much more volatile.
Yeah, a kill a minute, honestly, is still pretty high, all things considered. So,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, more exciting over here because.
Yeah, Yasuo is going in, just trying to get a little bit of poke damage out. Not really going to be able to land the knockup effectively because Harmoniously doing a good job at keeping those spell shields active. We see a Jhin W come in. Rel goes in for the knockup. Jhin starts pumping out the ult, but Emmy Biscuit with the Pop Blossom flash in. Tyrene is super low. Is Kaisa going to be able to clean it up? She's focused in on the Rel. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Rammus for another gank gets the taunt off. Varys is going to go down, and Gabelin is going to meet the dirt.
Ooh, missed ult. Yeah.
Oh, with the barrier!
Oh, enough, damn. It was kind of funny at first, but
not quite enough. But yeah, Jhin and Rel both able to escape. Bot lane results in a lot of summoners, but no deaths on the board. Both teams just doing a really good job. Yasuo, able to get the knockup. Didn't use the ultimate. Not sure why. I think that would have been a kill.
Ultimate and Ignite still available? Yeah, that he trolled it a little bit right there, not going to lie.
Yeah. Rel's going in for the engage. Kind of an int. I know trying to set it up for Blade's gank, but I think Blade could have wrapped around the back and started that up himself. Tyrene going for the recall, but I don't think Blade's going to let him. Oh, Maybe he is. Blade just content with taking out the grubs, not wanting to risk it all for Jin getting a kill. It's honestly a little crazy to me that Blade King does not have a shutdown right now, but Singtra does. Not entirely sure why. I guess red team has more damage or more gold overall, so maybe it's the team gold difference. But
Yeah.
both junglers doing a good job at matching farm. No one's really out farming each other. Both got a couple kills on the map. Both got a jungle objective. So, once again, relatively easy fight. Red team slowly pulling out a lead, and I think with the team comp that they selected, blue team really does need to start picking up a few more kills. Or at least pressure in the map in some other way. Grubs are going to be spawning here in about 30 seconds, so hopefully blue team can rotate up and secure 3 more. That'll be really good for their pushing power, trying to grab some of these plates in the laning phase. Malphite goes in with a Q, using the movement speed, gets a little bit of a trade out, but Varus get the ult. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, we got a small little trade going on, but Malphite gets chunked out. What a wild ride in the top lane. Varus doing a good job at keeping his distance, too. Doesn't want to let Malphite get in a free ultimate.
It's the AP Varus, man. Malphite built the Frozen Heart, which is definitely obviously helpful against the Varus who's going to have some attack speed at some point. But that just the initial little bit of AP that Varus bought, I mean, he's chunking. He is chunking that guy out. He's got no resistance against it.
Yeah, and Varus has the opportunity to freeze the wave here, which honestly he's probably smart to do. Rammus is going to grab the grubs, but with Blade King down, taking his Raptors, just not looking like they're going to contest it in any way. Blade King is making his way down, it looks like. He might be posturing his ultimate. We'll see. There's a couple of pings going out, talking about vision, so looks he's definitely trying to weigh out the pros and the cons here. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, he's just kind of running laps. I don't think he knows that he's on vision. Yasuo's playing it a little too safe. Not going to be able to get in on him.
Oof, that damage.
Yeah, good damage coming out from Emmy Biscuit. Just making sure that Rel has to think twice before engaging in. Rel does have flashback up, so that is available. If you combo that with an ultimate from the Briar from downtown, you could easily land a double kill. Not sure if they're going to be willing to go for that kind of a risk, but I think it's definitely worth looking at. I feel like with a straight shot like that, the Briar has the opportunity to really make something happen here. And there's the flash right there. Briar ult comes in. There's the combo. Jin lands out the shot. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Briar ends up getting the kill. The exhaust comes down on the Kaisa. She's not going to be able to kite this out, I don't think. Maybe so.
Oh.
The exhaust wasn't enough to lock her down. Combo the ghost and her E, and she's actually going to make it out of there, dodging and weaving between the CC. Meanwhile, Morgana and Yasuo both make their way down, but it doesn't seem like anybody is quite ready to take on the fight here. They're just going to shove the wave out under, and it might be another fight for Dragon. Blue team taking their recalls where they can.
Red team might actually just take it. Blue team's they're a little too low on health. They used a lot to clean up that fight, so.
Yeah, red team just going to go have the Dragon. Meanwhile, we got another skirmish in the top lane. Varus ult comes out. Does a good job at zoning him out. Couple it with some auto attacks and a Q, and this Malphite just doesn't get to breathe.
Yeah. That's so wild.
Yeah, now he's going to start stacking some plates too, I would bet. So we'll get a little bit more damage coming out under the tower. Oh, Malphite.
Oh, my God.
A little too low for comfort. Going to have to take the recall here. Plates are down, though. He might actually just lose this tower altogether. No one is up in the top lane to stop this Varus from pushing.
How, I obviously haven't played in a minute. How is Kanik Rookern still a viable item?
Kanik Rookern. I have definitely heard that
like
name. What item is that?
It's like this item. It's a magic resist item when you don't take damage.
Yes,
you get,
the
like,
spell
the
shield. Yeah. Not as relevant anymore, but it's definitely a viable option to build. I don't know if you would build it in this game, just because I don't think the AP damage is that high.
No. I agree. I was just out of curiosity.
Yeah. I think it's still relevant. It's definitely not the meta threat that it once was, but
yeah. I feel like every game you'd see someone running Rooker and it'd just have like 1,000-point shield.
Yep. Yeah, no, it's definitely got nerfed. I think the shield's only 200 damage now. I don't know if it's a flat or if it's like scaling with health or whatever, but I think it's like roughly around 200. 200 damage shield, which is still pretty good. It's just not, not going to be what the make or break from surviving some Fed mage's burst.
Yeah.
Oh, Yasuo with a good engage. Gets the knock up. Is he going to be able to land it? He does. Ultimate comes out. Ignite comes in.
There it is. That's what we were talking about.
And there's the solo
yeah.
kill. Briar ult just running shy. Not going to be able to land on him or on the Malphite up there. Clean plays from Macaulay's Rose Toy.
God damn it.
Clean plays from Yasuo.
What's the... there we go. That's so funny, actually. What is that dude's name?
Spiral.
Sleepo. Oh, Spiral. Okay,
Yeah, it's Spiral in Discord. I like Spiral a lot better. I don't feel dirty saying that name.
Colleague. Rose Toy. That's so good, actually.
Yeah, blue team just doing a good job at clearing out some vision. Meanwhile, red team grabs the Rift Herald up in the top side. That might be pretty useful for them if they choose to drop it straight into the top lane. That tower is already looking pretty low, and I think Malphite could easily run it to the second tower. Varus really respecting that Rammus, just keeping his distance. And meanwhile, Blade King goes in. Pot Blossom comes out.
Oh my
Kaisa goes
God.
Holt's in, but dies almost immediately to the Briar. And this healing is just too high. Couple it with the Jhin ultimate, and Nico is down for the count as well.
Oof. Blade King running a little bit away with this game here.
Yeah, it's
5-0.
This Drain Tank Briar is just a little too tough, especially with that Black Cleaver being finished, and it looks like he's building in for a Yamu's or another lethality item here soon. That's going to be a lot of hurt. If this Rammus isn't there to match, I don't think anybody can handle Blade King.
Yeah, that's going to be a little tough. I mean, the Malphite at some point. Oh, well, no, he's got the Black Cleaver first. Yeah, it's... Oh. My God.
Oh, there's the jump in on the Kaisa where he sleep, gets wombo comboed into the dirt. Blade King for another kill. Finally, a shutdown is starting to appear. 6-0, worth 500 gold plus the kill. You're looking at close to $1,000 off of solo killing Briar. Yeah. This is exactly the win con we were looking at for the blue team. Get a hyper carry scaled up. Drop a spell shield on him from Morgana and just watch him kill. That is a clean snare coming out from Harmoniously.
Oh my God, what a cue from Harmoniously. Right under the tower. It didn't even look like it was in range.
No, I thought the wind wall was just stopping that for sure, but yeah, that was hyper clean coming out. Combo that with the Ignite. There's no way Yasuo was walking away from that one.
Oh, man.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, that Morgana snare landed 3 tower shots underwards. That really does prove just how long that snare lasts, too.
Disgusting, man. Like, holy. Yo, don't forget, we got to clip some of this stuff for replays. That has to be in it. Holy shit.
Oh, yeah, that's clean. I want to, if we're going to clip some other stuff from this game, too, I want to clip that level 1 that Varus had with the barrier outplay.
Oh, yeah, no doubt.
Yeah, Harmoniously is pretty low on health. Probably just going to look to clear out this next wave and recall and see if they let her. She really needs somebody on her team to help rotate. I don't think she's going to be able to clear this out without any mana.
1 W, that's all she gets. No, she misplaced it.
Oh, ult comes in, the wombo combo. Yasuo and Malphite pumping out a lot of damage. I don't think he's going to be able to get out, and Varus does not. Ooh. Meanwhile, red team responds with a Rift Herald in the mid lane, putting out tons of pressure. Blade King getting run down, is going to be able to make it out, though. None of that shutdown is going over. But huge, good plays from the red team. Wombo combo for a kill and a Rift Herald for the mid lane. It's a lot of extra gold in their pocket, and it actually brings our game right back to an even split. Just going to grab the Chemtech Drake here. And meanwhile, Jhin up in the top lane. Just looking to get this tower. Don't think he's going to be able to. Doesn't have to fear the Malphite ultimate. We just saw that used, so going to be able to just casually walk away. But yeah, just blue team just looking to try to trade something out from that. But I don't think there's anything they really could have done. Varus MVP. I mean, he just might be. He had a really solid play early in the beginning. Not sure why he's building 2 of the what is that mask? Haunting Guys? Not really sure why he has double Haunting Guys right now. But maybe he's cooking something I just don't know about.
If you read, this could be incorrect. Well, I'll wait for after this fight. Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
easily burned down.
Yeah, Kaisa just doing a good job. Worry Sleep just pumping out a lot of damage consistently in these fights. Just makes it hard to bounce back and forth with.
The Liandry's has a different passive than the guys. So like this one's called Madness.
Yeah.
And then I think the on Liandry's it's called something different. So I think if you build, even though that's the only item it can build into, I think if you build both of them, you're still getting that passive, that damage increase. I could be incorrect on that, but I believe that was a tech at one point.
Interesting. Okay.
Because you know, like a lot of the passives are unique passives.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about? Like if it's named, then yeah. I think it's like that. Someone said that is correct.
All right.
Thank you.
All right. So yeah, I guess Gabelin's just cooking something that I don't know about. Which is fair. I don't claim to be an AP Varus main, and I don't think I ever will. Oh, but meanwhile, the Briar ult's about to come in. Can he save his partner? Not fast enough. Yasuo gets the ultimate off, but he's probably going to fall to the Briar immediately afterwards. Oh, the flash for the knockup. Not sure if it was necessary, but Blade really just wanted to flex his mechanical skill, making sure everyone knows he was never getting hit by that knockup. Yeah, Blade honestly doing a really good job at keeping up a lot of pressure on the map, but not giving away his shutdown. Like, I don't see him taking any fights that are just unnecessarily risky. You know, just hurling himself in with his ultimate just to fish for a random kill. Like, he's really doing a good job at, like, engaging where he sees the pick and disengaging when he sees the disadvantage. And,
Yeah, no, he's definitely playing very well in this game. Honestly, the reason his team is still afloat right now. I mean, sure, the Varus is kind of chunking and doing his thing, but I mean, it's hard to get away from a 1-5 score, you know? It's
Yeah, I think Harmoniously is doing a really good job at like kind of scaling up as well. Like she did a really good job at neutralizing lane in the Yasuo, so he's not really able to wombo combo with Malphite as hard as he'd like to. And so you couple that with her spell shield on the Briar, like this pick turns from a little bit of a casual wave clear to like an enchanter threat that they have to respect.
oh yeah, that Morgana shield's gonna be crazy on the Briar, no doubt. Uh-oh.
Yeah, we're just seeing a little bit of poke coming down from the Nico Kaisa combo. And we actually do see the Kanik Rooker coming in for the Malphite, so it looks like he is going to want some of that MR. Oh, good ultimate combos out. Puke puts Yasuo down. That was some insane damage.
My God, that hurt me over here, dude. Jesus.
And Malphite making sure his team's well aware that Varus ult is down. No way that snipes him out. Yeah. Not sure where the Briar was firing that ultimate off, but could have been just a search out. I think it fired over the Baron pit, so. Well, no, because they have vision over Baron, so not sure why. Not sure what that ultimate was for. Maybe just misclicked. You know, sometimes it happens. You smart cast your abilities and you accidentally hit an R, and what's a girl to do?
What's a girl to do? Yeah, no, I'm with it.
Gablin just going to be backing out here. Just push the wave out. Not going to be overstaying his welcome, which is good. Rammus is kind of hiding in the bush there. He's excited to be able to pick up another kill. Honestly, I haven't seen a lot of engages from Rammus since the laning phase closed out. Just kind of been passively farming and picking up jungle objectives, which, I'd like to see a little bit more initiation from Sanctuary here. Just like Blade coming in over the wall. Combo with the Rels, knock up, and damage. Blade gets another kill. Meanwhile, Tyrene's getting 1v1 by the Kaisa, and it's huge chunked out. Doesn't die, but he's definitely going to have to play it a little bit safer when this dragon spawns.
Yeah. Well, it's free dragon for them, or should be. Only
Yeah.
one person needs the back here. I really think we're going to start seeing red team's power when they start really grouping up for objectives. So like when it starts becoming like Soul Point or even like threatening Baron and stuff, we're going to see the Malphite Yasuo combo or the Nico Yasuo combo or things like that. I haven't really seen them kind of use that to their advantage in this entire game yet, but I think that that's what is in store for us here soon.
Yeah, I hope so. We have Baron up, and both teams are definitely starting to posture towards it. You can tell that we're starting to get some vision popped up around the top jungle there. And we saw the fight earlier towards the blue side red when Yasuo and the Malphite had a nice little wombo combo killing off the Varus. So we know they're capable of it. They've got the teamwork and the coordination for it. They just got to find a nice, clean bunch up. Blue team doing a good job at staying together, but not sitting on top of each other's heads. They're definitely respecting this wombo just as much as we are.
Yeah.
I just realized the freaking music's still playing. You know what? Who cares? Who doesn't like a little jazz while we watch League of Legends?
Right.
Yeah, Briar finally maxing out the shutdown gold. A full 1,000 gold for killing that Briar. If the red team was smart, they'd combo that wombo into Briar's head. And if the blue team's smart, they're going to counter it with that Morgana shield that they've been cooking up for the past 26 minutes. Both teams just farming it up. Our next objective isn't for a while. Baron is up. Obviously, no team is really just going to start it randomly. And Dragon's not up for 3 minutes. So unless somebody just overextends for no reason, I'm thinking we're just going to see a lot of teams, both of these teams just kind of farming it up. Just trying to finish out those items. Looks like Malphite's building out a Thornmail. Not really sure. That's got to just be for Blade. Nobody else really has any healing on the blue team. But I do agree that Blade is such a threat that you probably do need to build an item just for him.
It's starting to look that way for sure.
Oh, Lilia with the taunts. Or wait, not Lilia. Nico. There's too many nature girls out
Lilia
here.
in this game.
Yeah, there's too many nature girls in this game, man. There's too many. Why did? Yeah, we're really just watching a really safe vision war here. I wonder if I think I set it up. Nope, that's not it. Oh gosh. I think I broke the game. I don't know how to get the players back.
Oh, is Y on God? Why did? Oh, I see now. Okay.
I lost the players.
Wait, what do you mean?
I don't know how to pull up the. I don't know how to pull up the players on the side screen.
Oh, shoot. It's the bottom left, I think, right?
Bottom.
The visibility thing. I don't know. Guillotine's saying press O, but do you see the little eyeball?
Yeah.
Isn't there like a bunch of options that? Yeah. Blue team frames.
Oh, there we go.
There you go. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Everything works out in the end. Casters are boomers. Facts. I'm too old for this game, man.
You're telling me.
Dude, we're not even looking at the gameplay. What am I doing?
Casters are boomers. Hey, go. All right. Guillotine. I got you.
We can't see the fight. I know.
Oh, go to directed or whatever.
Yeah, I switched it back. Okay, so blue team's going to start up the Baron. Meanwhile, Malphite's doing a quick split push. The moment they find out that they're on that Baron, though, I think Malphite's going to be TPing up. So, ooh, good 1v1 comes out. Kai'Sa with the ultimate, and she does have the damage. Jhin falling over. Tyreen not having a good time. Tower goes down, and immediately Malphite TPing into the fight. I'm liking what the blue team is about to try to finish off, though. I think they're going to be able to get it. Not quite. Malphite with the knockup. Nico with the pop-up. Gravis with the steal!
Holy.
And Kai'Sa with the exhaust. It's not going to be enough. I think Rover Initiative's going down. That Rel falls. Blade, it's up to you, but the shutdown goes down to the Kai'Sa. Ram is going to be able to clean it up on the Varus, and that is going to be
my God.
A lot of gold going over to the red team. My word. That is an insane fight for the red team. Not only did they steal the Baron, but they won the team fight. They might be able to end the game off that. I don't know if the death timers are going to be long enough, but they're definitely picking up 2 inhibs off that.
Who got the shutdown onto Briar.
I believe that
wonder.
was Kaisa. Yeah, Kaisa.
Oh
So,
no.
She's already at 3
press
items.
extra quick. Let's see the gold on Kaisa.
I don't remember how to do it.
X.
X. Yeah. 4,000 gold up.
14,000. Oh.
4,000 gold up. Or 3,000. 3,000 gold up on the Jin. That is
She's 3,000 up on the highest member on their team. The highest member is 11,400.
that is tough.
Oof. Yeah. That's gonna be a tough one to come back from. A fed Kaisa is not a fun Kaisa.
Yeah. The good news is if they can get a pick on her, she's also worth 1,000 gold. So you can easily see it swing right back. If they were to give that gold over, I'd like to see them give it over to the Jin or the Varus. Because I think if you can get another item on one of those two guys, you'll see a lot more damage coming out from them.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kaisa was able to pick up a full item off that. Navori Flicker Blade, one of the newer items. Pretty similar to Navori Quick Blades. But, not sure where that's going. Maybe just to scout out the jungle? They're pinging. They're looking. I don't know if they're going to be able to get the collapse in on this Nico Kaisa. They're moving a little too quick for everybody. Yeah, it doesn't look like anything's going to happen. Yeah, both teams just back to farming. Red team's not really doing a whole lot with this Baron push. I would like to have seen them collapse in the top lane or in the bot lane, either press an inhib or press some towers, but they're kind of just choosing to shove super minions, and blue team's just got no issue matching that push. I mean, it's good that they were able to deny the Baron, but I don't know if they're really making use of it themselves. Meanwhile, in the top lane, we're seeing a lot of grouping going on here. Red team might want to be looking for a knock-up here, but Yasuo just spawning in, trying to meet up with his team. Yeah, Red team doing a really good job at just maintaining vision area around this map. Ooh, good damage coming out on roll for initiative. I don't think that they're going to have the full collapse in on him. Not quite, but won't be necessary. Varus taking a fight against Malphite. Not sure if this is the fight that he wants. He's got his tower, so is going to be able to back up under the tower a little. Oh, Malphite goes in.
Oh, but he's got the barrier.
I don't know if it's going to be. Oh, it's a clean 1-for-1. Yo, that barrier is just coming in clutch. Holy Ninja, not really sure how to play around it or prep for the damage.
It's kind of crazy, like, out of nowhere damage, too, because, like, you saw the initial fight where it was like he wasn't doing a whole lot, and then just out of nowhere, he's half health, and then just done for it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, and I think what he's doing with this barrier is actually pretty clean, too, because he's using it as effectively to stall the fight. So he's getting another Q off because of that barrier, and that's where you see a lot of that extra damage come out where, you know, it looks like Malphite's just got a clean victory, and then suddenly a quarter of his health is gone, and it ain't looking that good anymore.
Right.
Bro is cooking, honestly. Still hasn't finished out a Leandri's yet, but just looking to pick up a little bit of extra damage. Not really sure where he's leaning. He's doing like a hybrid AP and AD. I guess he's just focusing in on the ability haste, just wanting to get as many Qs off in a fight as possible. Dang. Not the Kendrick Drake beef in the chat. That's crazy.
He starts putting it in the damn, bro.
Yeah. But no, it wasn't no A minor. There ain't no Annie in this game.
Yeah, there ain't no GG in this game.
Yeah, GG is not in this game, all right?
Yeah.
We kicked her out.
We kicked her.
TL versus Fnatic? Nah, dude, this is TSM versus Golden Guardians.
No, this is like TL Academy versus like 2012 CLG, dude. This is, yeah.
Dang. Was 2012 CLG the when they like got like a big fine for like training in Korea?
I'll be honest, I have no idea, but that sounds hilarious.
I think 2012 probably is a little early for that. I think it was more like 2016,
That had to have been after.
2015, somewhere around there. I know there was a CLG team that like basically got this huge fine. I'll hold that thought, though. Malphite whiffs the ultimate. Pop Blossom comes in. Yasuo not able to combo it off, but just doesn't have enough damage. Kaisa just putting out too much damage between these Qs and these auto attacks. That's a double kill. That's a triple kill. Ram is about to take Tyrene down. The ultimate for the quadra kill.
Yeah,
and now
that's the
she's
end of the
fishing for
game there.
Varus. Are they going to end the game here? I think they can. Yeah, they're grabbing the minions, and they're going to march it down mid. Gablin nowhere near the fight, doesn't have TP to join his teammates, and he's going to have to defend this all by himself. Has a little bit of wave clear for this first wave, but I don't know how he's going to manage the second. Yasuo with the wind wall doesn't even let that first Q happen.
They just couldn't keep up with the
Yeah.
kind of a random ult there. Maybe I don't know.
Yeah, a little bit of damage coming out. It doesn't quite get the Q off.
Zonia's-
Good stopwatch coming in from the Nico, and they're chasing
Got
him down
barrier.
into the fountain. I don't
Got
think it's going to
barrier
be enough.
Yeah. and
Blue
that's
team
gonna
is
be the
spawning.
end of the game.
Malphite with the ultimate and the Yasuo combo. Gablin still survives somehow. Briar gets the ultimate, flies into the back line. It doesn't have enough damage.
Zonia's-
He's got enough for one.
Kaiser shut down. They got to stop the Yasuo.
The wind wall's going to stop it,
they're
and
not
that's
gonna do
it.
Oh, and that's the end of the game.
Red team picking up the
Kaisa
victory.
running away with that one. Worry Sleep, the exact opposite type of game as last time. He actually had a little bit of peel this time and another tank to lean on in this game. So
Yeah,
good
really.
job on Worry Sleep there.
Yeah, really good job because he didn't have the strongest laning phase. It was a pretty even fight, so you know he got a lot of that gold from like just playing out the team fights well, positioning, you know, playing around his support and his peel. And to their credit, red team played a solid match. Gablin cooking pretty hard with the Varus, but when you're not there for your team, doesn't matter how much damage you deal. So
I mean, he did do the most damage on his team. I will say that. But,
he did.
you know,
That he did.
Yeah.
But well, we got ourselves another player interview before we log off here in a second. So guys in the chat, let us know who you thought the MVP was. Who do you guys want to see us pull in really quick? We'll see if we can get a couple questions before the players log off and go to bed. Personally, for me, I think Worry Sleep did do a good job, and he also did a pretty solid job in the previous game too. I think he's a perfectly fine candidate to bring in. I'm down to bring in Gablin just to see what he was cooking, but honestly, what he was cooking was kind of burnt. He died 8 times. He wasn't there for the last fight. Didn't have the TP advantage more often than not. I just don't know if it's a viable option to bring that into your tournament games.
Hey, I like how Brittany put it. Just because you cooking don't mean it's edible.
Facts.
I like that.
All right, Gablin for the interview. That's looking like what I'm seeing more than not. Randomir, who are you looking at?
He's a everyone. Chovy. You said Thrandomir? Who am I looking at?
Yeah. Who you thinking is worth interviewing?
Man, I'll tell you what. Worry Sleep, dude. I think he had a tough game last game, and he was able to pull it up this game and become like MVP. There's no doubt he was MVP of that team, man. Like I think Worry Sleep's probably a solid one to pull in here.
Yeah, honestly, I'm inclined to agree. Let's
Plus, we did we pulled in one of the losing team's members last game, so maybe we pull in a winning team's member this team. You know what I mean?
let me see if I can see if they already logged off for the day or not. I don't see them on League anymore. They're offline on Discord. They might have just gone to bed already.
Dang. All right. Well.
We'll see if we get a response or not, but if not, I think yeah, honestly, I'd be down to bring in Blade too. I know his team lost, but he was really cooking in the early game, and he carried most of the pre 30 minutes of that game.
Yeah, the losing team MVP. Yeah, no, I definitely would.
All right, Sleepo is going to be here. Worry Sleep is going to be able to join us.
He is or isn't?
He is.
He is. Oh, okay.
So let's see if we can get him in the call really quick, and we'll hop in. We'll bounce down there to throw out a couple questions.
Yeah. Oh, Sleepo, he's in Baguette right now.
Is he? Oh, okay. Well, we can join Baguette. That's fine.
Yeah.
Let's bounce over. Oh, what the? This
Oh,
guy.
we're-
What's up, man?
Hello.
How's it going?
Okay, here we go.
I'm good.
Are you breaking our ankles out here, man? Going from call to call.
I misclicked.
But yeah, man, dude, that was some solid gameplay, man. Like, yeah, starting off, y'all had a pretty even laning phase, all things considered. Like, there's a couple of good trades back and forth, but no one was really coming out on top. And man, you played that mid game really solid, able to take a kill here, a kill there, and just slowly stack it up to be like the MVP of your team, I think.
Yeah.
What was going on in y'all's like team comp as like that game was going on? Because it was honestly pretty close for the first like 30 minutes. It wasn't until the last like 5-6 minutes that I thought like y'all really started picking like a real lead.
I don't know. I was just following the flow.
Man, my man said he was on autopilot.
Malphite.
That's crazy.
It was all Malphite and my support.
So what happened, do you think, last game that
last game I
changed
just got
to this
shafted.
game? You said you got what?
I got shafted.
Yeah, what about what
Callisto
about last
was a
game?
mistake.
I could have told you that, no
Draft
doubt.
diff.
It's just a draft diff. Okay.
Yeah. Nautilus R5R can't play.
That's
Yeah,
fair.
they had the
I
bye
mean,
last game too. Yeah.
there was a lot of knockups and a lot of lockdown. And I mean, I thought the Roll for Initiative still did a really good job at like locking down and like doing these really solid engages. The last bit, it was a little hard for him to keep up with everybody because there was just too many people pumping out damage. But like, especially in the early game, like, did you feel the pressure when like those like flash knockups would come in, Briar would come flying in from the river?
I think. Okay, so when Briar was taking blue, I flashed into her W knockup.
No.
It was I totally could have played that better. Shouldn't have died.
Yeah.
All right, you've played with quite a few members already. This is your second game from the free agent draft. What? Give me your ideal team. Who's your dream team of the people you've played with? The 5 people that you would want to play with again on your team.
I think my current team.
The one oh wait, you're on a
The
team right now?
I just played with.
Oh, the team you just played
I
with.
was gonna say, you did not just join this free agent showcase already being on a team.
I was not on a team.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I thought you guys played really solid together. Like, definitely worth throwing out some DMs in the post game chat. Like, you already added the players, so I'd throw out some DMs around, just be like, hey guys, I thought we played clean, But if you do you know about any of the other teams that are actively in the Discord right now, like some of the team captains and whatnot?
No, not really.
Okay, well,
I only know like second hero.
Okay. Well, there's a couple other ones that I know, and a few of them are definitely looking for some extra players on their team. So, if you were going to give yourself a little elevator pitch, why should they choose you? Right? We saw your ADC gameplay, super clean. Do you play other champions? Do you play other roles? Like, this is your shot, man. Sell yourself a little bit.
No, I'm just a ADC player. I cope with the amount of damage that kills us. That's it. Get one shot.
Sweet, man. Well, I thought it was pretty solid
I'm able
gameplay.
to stabilize the game.
Yeah.
I think.
And I hope to see more from you in the main tournament. If somebody doesn't pick you up, they're being silly because you just proved without a shadow of a doubt that you know how to get a lead and keep it. So I'm sure somebody will be hitting you up with some DMs. But if not, man, you and your teammates, like, y'all throw out some DMs in your little group chat and just be like, hey guys, I think we got a solid contention here. Like, and we'd love to see you guys in the main tournament as well. I definitely want to see more of your gameplay.
Okay, thank you.
Sweet, man.
All
Well,
right, brother. Take it easy.
we'll bounce out here and we'll sign off on the stream. Thanks for hopping in for the interview. All right. Well, guys, ladies and gentlemen, it's been a little bit longer than I was anticipating, but it's been a fun, great night. Any final thoughts, man? Thranimir, you got anything you want to tell the people?
No, it was fun, man. Thanks for having me on here as your co-caster. I did see a few people, actually, particularly 2, that were in chat that I think are new to the Loaf kind of thing. If you're not part of the Discord, definitely reach out to one of these guys. Pretty much all of these people are in the Discord. If you do, and not necessarily just for the tournament, but it's a great group of people in the Loafland Discord. I myself have been a part of it for I think 3, maybe 4 years now, and just some awesome people. Second Hero, the lead of it, kind of getting us all together, and just a lot of awesome, fun people to be around and hang out. And there's daily, 10 to 15 people in chat all the time. So if you're not part of it, definitely be part of it, because it's a fun little group to be around.
Yeah, and those of you guys who just tuned in have no idea what's going on. This is just the exhibition match. This is just the beginning. We have so many teams that are getting cooked up. They're in their practices right now. They're scrimming, and they're getting ready, because we're gonna have the main event coming here in just a few weeks. We got the Loafland Tournament of Champions Season 2. So we're excited about that. I'll be there. The enemy will be there. We'll be taking you along the ride every step of the way. And who knows? There's going to be tons of other players that are coming out. We might be finding some more MVPs. We might be finding some more hidden gems. And those of you guys who are out in the Discord right now, those of you guys watching the stream, if you yourself are a free agent, you didn't get a chance to join the showcase, it's not too late to join the main tournament. Throw out some DMs, right? We have a whole channel in the Discord that's set up just for you guys to find teammates and to start teams. So, hey guys, captains, reach out to some of these players that played. Players, if you didn't get a chance to play today, throw your OP.GG in that channel, man. Say, hey, I'm a mid laner, I'm a jungler, I'm this elo, these are my champions. Someone draft me. Who knows, man? Sometimes that's all it takes. There's plenty of times where a captain's like, man, I really need a jungler. They see a message that says, I play jungle, and they go, well, let's add that guy. It's just that easy. So
yeah, no doubt.
Definitely go and check it out.
Also, if you're in the stream and you haven't followed already, definitely drop this guy a follow. Let's get him up there. So we can do more of these. The more you support the stream, the more we can do stuff like this. So,
yeah, I definitely worked out a couple of the kinks for today. I'll be working on. But yeah, you guys drop a follow. I'm hoping to be able to stream a feature match every Sunday or every Saturday as we go through this tournament. So you'll get to see some of your favorite teams. Hopefully, some of your favorite players will get drafted on those teams. You'll get to see them again. But until then, guys, I think that's it. Do you have anything else you wanted to say before we sign off?
No, man, that's it. I appreciate you having me again.
Yeah, man, thanks for coming on. And you guys who are in the Discord, stay tuned. We'll be announcing when the official start date is and all the other rules and stuff for that. So y'all stay tuned. But until then, guys, thanks for tuning in. And we'll see you guys next time for the Loafland Tournament of Champions. Bye, guys.